Yeah, it was me.
Oh,
I
it
just
was
went on.
you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just went on.
the chatbots
Oh,
doesn't seem to work, by the way.
oh no, I we are already in game.
Yeah, we are
Talking.
live, but now we are unmuted. Hello, everybody. I don't think that anyone's here yet, but
Oh, we have 3 viewers.
oh, hop down.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
So we're getting into the lobby. We're waiting for 2 more players, and then it's time to start our second game. I hope everyone is excited. Um,
We are, or I am.
yes. So, okay.
We're currently still waiting for 2 players. So it's gonna wait a bit, but we're 3 minutes before our actual starting time.
Exactly. Yeah, and today is going to be a really interesting game. I think both these teams have a lot of potential, but we're gonna have to see how they rank up because Team Mental Papier they won our cup.
By the way,
Yes.
just I think before you say it like their name wrong, the whole team or game long, I do think it's Mental Papier. It is a German word.
Well, given the fact that they're French,
Okay,
I'm
no,
pretty
then it's
sure.
French.
Well,
That's a
I
lot funny.
see where you're coming from, but yeah, no, it's a French team actually.
Okay, that's a
Uh,
lot funny.
like
Actually, it's
that's really cool about the league. I think uh, it's super nice that all these teams have found their way because your team is mainly made of German people. Do
no
you speak?
Dutch. I'm the only German one.
Oh, the rest, all of them are Dutch.
One from England, as far as I know. 2 Dutch people, and I don't know the other one.
Oh, that's so funny because we were speaking English yesterday when we were playing with. Anyway, so yeah, cool. Uh, Sarah, are you ready? I see that you're in the chat. Welcome.
Hello. Wait, what does papier mean?
Papier, paper.
Oh,
Papier.
okay. So it's the same. Wait, it's written the same as in German. That's very funny.
Yeah, indeed.
Damn, trans Germans. God damn. Easy win for Team X. I like this prediction. We can like fill in the X with any number we want. I'm for Team 3, by the way.
You have a favorite?
Yes, Team 3.
Team 3.
Team 3.
Who's team?
Whoever wins.
Ah, okay, no.
I'm playing it smart.
No, so the last 2 people are arriving, I suppose. Yes, everyone is here.
Oh,
We're ready to load in.
perfect.
And yeah, I'm really curious to see which champions they will pick. I'm confident that we have to look out for Amu and Vi. These will be really contested pick. Oh yeah, maybe they're already watching.
Don't watch. That's evil. We do not have any like late feed. We are live. The second live. Okay, I
actually,
do
like
think...
all the.
Are we doing it in order? What does that mean?
Yes, we can actually. Or we're not doing it in order. It doesn't really
Okay,
matter
champion
either.
select. It's going.
Yes.
Okay. Wait.
So, picks we have to look out for in the jungle will be Amumu Vi. Both junglers are really big fan of these champions, and it's gonna be interesting to see who gets priority and who gets these picks. And of course, the Maokai. The Maokai apparently one of the biggest, the best champions in the game right now, according to.
But to be fair, like I already see that Maokai is supposed to be so really fucking strong, etc. And he has potential. He is strong, but I don't find him to be very overwhelming. I've seen many Maokais like getting well, just outdone in the game. Strong bands coming in, by the way, with Thresh, Akali, and Kayn, strong playmaker champions. So
Yeah, I would be afraid of the Kane as well after seeing him played yesterday in your first game. Like, eventually he didn't win the game, but yeah, he got pretty strong.
he really abused the fact that we overstayed. That was very well played by him. We overstayed 3 times, and especially in mid lane. And he picked our kills up, picked the kills up.
By the way, to get back to the Maokai, maybe we'll see it here, but I think it's really strong when you have a good team comp because of the vision score, like the vision that these saplings give you. But if you can't use that fact, look, and there we have it,
there's the Maokai ban. They don't want to deal with it. That is true, yeah. The jungle control is if the Maokai has, like, you need team coordination for that. If the Maokai has his team following him up, if he can clear it, like clear the area and before the objective spawns, he has great control with his saplings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the Syndra
Wait,
ban.
I'm not playing. Oh, okay. What happened? Hello?
What happened?
Disconnect. Okay.
Disconnect.
We will repeat with the same bands.
Yes.
Just if he connects back. So it's Thresh, Akali. What was it again? Maokai, and then it was Syndra,
Kayn,
and
well.
what was the last one?
I don't remember. I didn't pay much attention to. Caitlyn. It was Caitlyn man.
Can we do it in position order? Yeah, sure. In position order, does it mean that the people pick in position order?
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I'm against that because we've done it like wild before, haven't we?
Yeah, but it looks more professional, doesn't it?
Does it? Like, oh, you like the only the
yeah,
like, you can still
that
pick
the top
for the
laner
other lanes.
is in the top lane and the mid laner is the jungler is in the jungle position.
Yeah, okay, but they can still pick for other lanes. I was confused there for a second.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, then it's good. We're stopping soon, hopefully. They're still sorting themselves out. I mean, the people in the stream can currently watch this untangle. I haven't switched the overlay.
But that's good. That's good.
What are they doing? Okay, it looks like they get it. Yay! Okay, we can start.
So this is awesome.
Clap. Report them.
Wow, Xana, what a team player you are.
This is a true mental we need in the TheSundayCup. Oh, thank you very much for the sub. Down. Okay. I hope everybody got the message that we are pending the same champs. I mean, Gladly, nothing was picked, so one team doesn't have like an unfair chance or anything.
Yeah, like
Fear the shadows.
and let's hope that this time we don't get a disconnect, and even in the game, won't be a bit of a Fnatic team disconnect buff.
I mean, to be fair, they can just pause the game.
Exactly. Wait, did they ban Sandra?
Yeah, they did. They did. All good.
Yes.
Even though I'm
Voila.
not even in the game. What the heck?
Oh, but Syndra is just OP as well, huh? Like I understand this completely. Definitely with and both their mid laners play it, and as I was saying earlier, Team Mental Papier is the only team here that already has won something in the Sunday Cup. They won the pre-tournament invitationals, and they actually played a lot of Syndra in that period.
Okay. Oh my god, there's the Vex. Okay, interesting. I'm getting a deja vu.
It's the Visor Vex. This is a strong pick for him. So yeah, it's gonna be curious how they draft around this.
Maybe I can learn something from him.
Well, I would say keep your eyes open.
I will.
The Varus though, could it be a Varus mid? You think?
A Varus mid lane. That would be very rough on Vex then, because Varus just has a great deal of auto attack range, and especially ADC auto attack range is just very uncomfortable for Vex because of her E range is just closely not enough. They can just walk out of it. You'd have to poke with Q, and Q is very hard to hit, so Varus mid lane could be interesting.
That would be a really good pick, and that was the Amumu that I talked about earlier.
This will be very rough for the Twitch. With Amumu's great backline access.
And the funny thing is, this is also not only a good pick for their team, but it's also a great counter pick for like a pick away from Magical Boomer, our beloved Xada, who's very active here in our little community.
That is true.
Yeah, he's been flaming Aurora. I'm looking forward to that game, seriously. Like he's been flaming all of Aurora's team members, so he's gonna have a rough time when they match up against each other.
That will be the battle of history. Okay, this Twitch Lulu is very much disgusting. I already thought before that the Lulu is probably the peel they need against their CC. Okay, the Cassante ban, yeah, understandable. Also great mobility, very annoying.
Well, this does tell me though that they didn't do their research. I don't think the top laner ever plays Cassante. But on the other hand, maybe on this level or this start of the competition, you don't really need to scout the other opponents. I think it's more important to now focus on your own play and make sure that your own draft is good.
Comfort picks are important, but also to just ban people or ban champions in general, that could be dangerous. For example...
Who would you ban?
What would I ban?
Yeah, which champion would you ban? Like, not comfort, like, what's your solo queue ban pick?
Most often it's just the champion that is rated OP on any ranking site. But if we have a pretty at the moment it's Ryze and Kassadin because it's just very annoying to go against. And else it's always the freaking Yasuo in mid lane because they just give me a mental boom, and I like my mental.
Yes. I see them picking a Vi here. I think Vi will be a pick that McDonald's Freedom Fighters could go for.
The problem is that the Vi, she could work with the Vex, but she would be a bit alone in the enemies. She would need to play very peely, and that is difficult to pull off.
So the Sejuani ban, the Hekarim, the Sejuani ban was actually a good ban then.
Yeah, they spoiled the Sejuani because they didn't actually pick her. They hovered her, but they didn't pick her earlier.
Now let's see what they will pair up with the
I think Jax is a great pick here, just because he has the side pressure and the 1v1 potential.
And he's also super OP at the moment.
I wouldn't call him OP. I mean, I'm sorry, I've been playing League for a long time. I've known Jax when he was OP. This is not the time he is.
Okay,
Nearly as
if you
bad.
put it that way, and I don't think they're gonna go the new AP Jax route.
Interesting. They have a lot of tankiness against Twitch. This is difficult. Okay, this is absolutely a Varus bot lane.
Yeah,
Galio support.
and yeah, with the Galio support, and what I'm seeing is this is team fight comp. This is an amazing wombo combo. You go in with the Varus ult on top of the Amumu ult with a Galio ult. It's press R win game. It's gonna be interesting to see how.
I'd say actually that
McDonald's
Freedom Fighter do have it a notch over the other team, just because they I think they have a more solid team build. With the Twitch Lulu just as a hyper carry, and with a great peel from the Lulu, with Hacker and Trundle being able to peel and engage very aggressively, plus tank a lot of like a long time, and with the Vex as the backline sniper or also as a peel. They have like a very strong protect comp. I do think it's a bit more difficult to execute actually. So I'm hyped to see where this goes.
Yeah, it's a really great analysis.
Thank you very much. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, we still have 2 more minutes to talk about this. What do you guys think in chat? Who do you think is gonna win? Let us know.
Place your bets. You will not get any prizes.
Who knows? Maybe. Team Mental Papier or McDonald's Freedom Fighters. Yeah. The ease of execution, that's something they always talk about in LEC in the beginning of the split.
Yeah.
That's why
play themselves, you know.
I do favor the Team Mental Papier side more. It's really straightforward. It's press ults. You have a great split pusher with the Jax.
But that is the thing, because like you say, it's easy just go in. But the problem is that the enemy team has a great backline access with Twitch invisibility, Vex ult, and Hecarim, and also Trundle because he's just very like mobile on his feet. And if the if Team Papier just go in and leave their backline to die, they are dead very, very fast.
Yeah, true. It's an interesting game. I'm looking forward to see how this pans out. These teams, it's the first time they play here for the Sunday Cup, and I think I'm not sure, but Team Mental Papier came into the Sunday Cup as a team outside of the cup, and McDonald's Freedom Fighters. That's one of the teams that we've built here in our community with players that came into the server. So we'll have to see what the team mentality will be, and I think that will have to have a lot of impact on this game as well. Just cohesion, team atmosphere. Yeah.
No. Okay, 30 seconds left to go. I think it just comes down to who can execute and analyze the other team comp better. I do think that we will see a lot of skirmishes and team fights. So it will be a wild run. If the Jax gets ahead in early, that's always like a very important step, because then the Jax just has a lot of pressure. So let's see how this plays out.
Ideally, we should see the Amumu play for the top side and then Hekarim for our bot side. That's what we should go for. Okay. Well, let's see how the junglers assess the situation as we are loading into the first game of the Sunday Cup. The second game. The first game of this series.
Wait, no, the second game. Oh no, the
Is-
first of the series.
Yes, yes.
And the second for in general. Okay. Yes. Yes, everyone can see everything. Perfect.
And having a look at the mastery points, I think that always says a lot.
Does
You
it?
shouldn't look into it too much, but comfort, as you said earlier as well, is sometimes underestimated, I
And
think.
confidence as well. It's also like the performance on your champion also depends on your confidence with it. When do I go in? When do I go out? What is the range, max range of my abilities, etc., etc. That's actually a big impact. Oh, why is it on pause?
No, it's just
Loading in. Okay.
loading in, yeah. Because
Okay.
for me,
Time control out. Scoreboard on. There you go. Let's go. Let's go. We're ready. If it would load.
Oh yeah, no, take your time. La 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 la.
This has never happened before.
It has with me, but I'm looking at the same game. I'm in the same game.
So you have the same problem, yes?
Yeah, it's looking exactly the same for me.
Okay.
So, what happens
Maybe you
if
want
we
to. You could
do the
try.
time control?
You could try to relock maybe. Maybe that will fix it, and then I will also.
Refresh?
Yeah,
Like
refresh.
exit game, leave.
We will watch from the beginning, no worries. League of Legends, small indie company. Spaghetti code at its finest.
Spectator bug. Who would have thought? Loading back in. 0% for now.
Nice. In the end, this is a freaking ghost game.
Yes, that's what you need to do.
Okay.
Just
I will reload. I do think that we will start from watch from the start though.
no, you'll be only able to go back as
Uh,
much as you're loading in.
He threw me
That's
out.
kind of sucks.
I'm not in the lobby anymore.
No, you just have to spectate. Are you friends with anyone
Nope.
of them? Yeah, that sucks.
Oopsie. Maybe you can
Damn.
tell them like they should pause like for a second so we can sort this out maybe.
Um.
And
Well,
one of them wants to add me, please.
the problem is that you're not a friend with any of the players.
Yeah, they can pause and then just alt tab out on the league thing, and they should be able to add me.
Yeah. The issue is that they are kind of already long into the game, of course. Damn it.
Depressing.
Yes.
Yeah,
How can we do this? Damn it. I'm sorry, guys.
It's a learning experience for all. Well said. I mean, to be fair, this time it's not really our fault, except for that I do not have friend edit. But well, it is the spaghetti code that did not want to unravel itself this time.
Yes. I'm gonna try to contact.
Yes, yeah. Try your best. I'm gonna talk with chat. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Idol. It's nice that you're looking into this. Please analyze the enemy teams. I've never seen this. It never happened before. I never had like that the spectator mode didn't load in. We will try to get this sorted, and in the worst case, you will have to just Discord screen share, and I will share your screen share. Big brain. Gigantic brain. But this is what happens when you, well, I mean, I streamed this for the first time. I'm taking the stream right now. And sometimes these small mistakes are just overlooked. You can't participate like everything. So the best thing you can do is to learn from this. So now I know that I always have to have one teammate of theirs edit. Maybe the team captains. That would be a very wise choice. Or set this on my to-do list. Wait, I have not. Wait, I have the half of my team. I haven't added the half of my own team. What the frick am I doing? Rude. I mean, I do have you. I have you edit idle. I just have like and yeah, Atto. I also have Atto edit, but everyone else is missing.
Yes.
So
So,
news.
yeah, I'm pretty confident that we won't be able to get into the game.
Okay.
Into the stream. So
I have a big strategy, very big brain strategy right there.
okay.
You
Tell me.
stream it on Discord, and I stream your Discord.
Let's do that.
Let's do that. We will see if this works out. The problem is that the Robain's setup is not really enough to handle a live stream, but maybe it is enough to handle a Discord live stream because that is less demanding.
Should be.
Yeah.
So I go. I'll try. Let's see.
Yeah. We'll try. We'll try to get you guys to at least watch some of this. So let me hide this.
Well, look at you.
Okay. Yes. I'm hearing something. It's not showing anything, but I'm hearing. Oh. He just left. I'm alone. I'm alone. Help, Mayday. Oh no. Oh, you're back. Welcome back, Robain. You were kicked out.
Apparently.
Yeah. Did your internet die?
I have no clue what happened. Let me try again.
Yeah, let's try again. Oh, yeah, I also hear Vex, by the way.
So, are you seeing the
Oh,
stream?
yes. Yes, it's pretty laggy, but it is working.
Okay. And what if I go like... Wait, I'm gonna stop the stream, start it again, and go on 60 frames per second.
Yeah, I do think that you talking will be difficult because you're already lagging when you stream.
Okay.
Okay, it is not... Okay. Now we can start the game. Let's go. It won't be the best of our abilities, but at least we will see something. The teams will have a short break after this game then, while we catch up to them. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is working perfectly.
Nice.
Look at me just being
It
a
is
smarty
indeed
pants.
a bit laggy, but yeah, wow.
It's working
Okay,
out.
so as we can
Timer.
see, the top lane, Hecarim is starting in the top side of the jungle. Amumu in the bot side, as we actually talked about in the pre-game lobby. Because we are expecting the Amumu to want to snowball this Jax ahead.
Yeah, I think yesterday we started with 2 mirror jungle clears, so this is something different. By the way, this Amumu skin, God tier, my favorite skin. I love that. His little mouse tail. He has a mouse as a tail. It's so adorable. Want to check it out? Yeah, look at
Of
him.
course, we have to.
Oh my, oh, there comes the great gang. Look at this. We started just at the right
Perfect timing.
time.
But the Vex escapes? What?
Great flash. But they did force the flash, and they bullied her out of lane. Pretty hard. Oh, she's staying.
She's still,
Okay.
she's staying. And Amumu is getting straight back there.
Yeah, we're going to the direct camera now. Could you
There we
hide
go.
the tooltip?
Of course I can.
Yes, thank you.
And again, it's just a
Oh, well played.
repeat gank.
Yes, that was the
Could have
correct
expected
play.
it. Exactly.
It was very greedy to stay there. I think even if she had lost a few minions, Victor isn't strong enough to clear the wave that fast in early game. He doesn't have the damage or the cooldown. She had to go back, just because Amumu is such a great threat, especially with the wave being pushing towards the Victor.
What's a bit of disrespectful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, not very careful. Oh, that was a great trade of Trundle there. Not much Jax could have done. So near the turret.
Yeah, but Jax is low on mana, so I don't expect him to do much, although the Trundle is staying.
Yeah, but that is a 13 minion gap. Oh, I got kicked out of the stream.
Yeah, this Jax is snowballing out of control already. If
Well,
if he plays it correctly, top lane is already over. Huh? Like,
don't
it's
be
GG.
that doomer. Trundle is getting back some of the farm now.
oh, but I've played my fair share of top lane. Like, unless the Jax fucks up really bad, this top lane is gonna be over. What I find interesting is the Hecarim is now hovering over the Scuttler, but no, he's not getting it.
That is very confusing. They have Prio on mid lane, Prio on top lane, and have level advantage. That was a call.
The Hecarim was actually just late, but that's because he went for bot scuttle, I think.
Oh, that might be it, but he saw the Mumu. Well, I mean, they do have less information than we do. Maybe I was afraid on where the Jax is, how the Victor was standing. But I do think that he could have contested that.
And also the Trundle hadn't backed yet. I think that also plays part in it, no?
I mean, the Mumu also didn't back. But you know, as a backseating observer, it's always easier to call out stuff we see, especially without our fog of war.
True.
I do not want to judge too much. Okay, this is mid lane with 0 damage items, very fun.
So the Drake is up.
There's an engage of Twitch, very
The
nice.
Galio just misses
This is
his
too aggressive.
E.
Yeah,
but
he
still
can't walk
they-
in
yeah.
there. That was a big disrespect towards Galio.
Galio is really fun to play, but that's my analysis actually. I made Galio for a long time. He's really fun and easy to play, but earlier I played a game with Galio as my support, it's kind of all in or nothing, a bit
Yes.
like a Vi would, for example.
I
So
don't think that
the
I like him as support. For
The
me,
Twitch's mistake earlier, I think, was kind of the fact that he went for the kill instead of he went for the Varus instead of focusing the Galio that attacked him.
That as well, he didn't kite back, he just went in and disrespected the Galio in the bush completely, and then he got sandwiched. There wasn't much that the Lulu could do. It was just overconfidence, I'd say. So far, this is looking very great for your team. Let's call it like that. But I believe in my McDonald's, they're gonna make it back.
Yeah,
Very
and
vision. Oh, this Amumu invade on the enemy red. Okay, but Hecarim is going for Amumu's red. Oh no,
he's going mid lane, a mid lane gank, and that's the flash.
sad, but the flash is out.
But Amumu, he has it, and he gets away. Hecarim will be too late to spot it out, and yeah, that's
That is it.
a good invade by the Amumu. And I don't think they ever spotted him, so they have no clue where he is.
Very sneaky.
Now the Hecarim has seen his red buff has been stolen. Probably cursing a bit.
I'd be also very annoyed. Oh, okay.
Jack's fighting in a big minion wave, but yeah, he just trades and he gets out.
Yes, sadly, there was no gank of Hecarim. Jax just used all of his spells. This seems to be very shy as of yet. Of the
And
McDonald's.
engaged by the Vex, that's a lot of damage.
Great, well done. Well played.
That's a bit of payback for the double gank earlier.
Especially, yes. And she's
And
also
there
not
we
very
go.
Oh, yeah, there's the gank. I'd like to see. Beautiful. Trundle, get in there. No, don't let your jungler die. Oh, 2 auto attacks more of Trundle, it would have been enough. That's
And he
sad
has to use the flash.
as well.
If he didn't flash there, I'm pretty sure that the Jax could have turned even. And that would have been disastrous. Luckily, they
Yes.
got it back.
It was a safe flash. Who are the casters? Do you want to answer that?
It's me, Robin Copin.
and
And
that
of
is
course,
me.
today I'm here with Meister Fluffbutt.
Yesterday's mid laner of placeholder.
Yeah, where you won the game really confidently yesterday.
Yes.
How was it playing yesterday? How was your experience?
To be fair, I was super freaking nervous. I thought I had to actually intercept and stop playing because I do get very sick if I'm nervous. But I gladly got myself back up. I don't even know why I was so nervous. It was just, it feels so official with the cup, etc. But I'm very glad that I was able to play with my team, especially because the games were just, such an amazing achievement for my team. Hello, Angan, welcome to chat. Glad you got able to sit on by. Yeah, the Jax can go ham now.
Yeah, that's like I said. I told
Yeah,
you, if
yeah.
you play it well, it's over.
I do think he picks up the kill now.
But
Okay,
that's
yes,
a
he
bit
picks-
over. Yeah, he's dead. He's
Yeah,
dead.
he's dead. That was.
That's not worth. That is not worth.
Does he have
if-
teleport? He has teleport up. That was actually. No, not very worth it. But
The
does
wave's
the
pushing towards him though.
Maybe.
It's towards the Trundle. I think it's going towards the Trundle. So
it is
yeah, I mean, at this point,
go
when
bot
he's 1 HP and you let him go, it's hard to let him go.
There comes the.
and
Oh,
then we
great
see the-
ultimate!
Yeah,
What a
without
great
the
ultimate of Hecarim there.
That was a perfect gank.
That was game changing.
And
Oh,
of course, the Vex
follow-up.
comes in.
And the Jax teleport bot lane. This seals the fate of the top lane turret. Trundle will pick up a lot of plates on top lane. So this will be a big turnaround for Team McDonald's.
Even get the Drake out of this, which is a really late. Amumu will try to answer with the Herald, but for now, this is.
Jax will try to
Jax
stop
wants more.
Drake.
Jax wants it to be worth.
Oh, Lulu is very defensive right there, but he's gonna secure the dragon with smite, then maybe get out. No, he picks up the kill. This might be the double kill. Okay, no, there
Jax
comes
is
the
so
flash.
strong. I think that's a bit of a misplay. I think he did not want to place the Herald yet.
Especially on top lane. Opening top lane up is always extremely difficult for your top laner because he has no lane protection left so early in the
Although
game.
they do go in for a full lane swap. They just committed. Which is actually really smart from them.
This
They
is the
just
first
said,
game.
you know what, we will give up on top lane. We'll just go into the role swaps. And the question is, what will McDonald's Freedom Fighters do about it? It seems like they... Oh, this Jax, man.
Not much they can do. The Twitch very...
No.
Oh god, no. No. Twitch, leave! Leave! You can't fight that. Yes, this is... The problem is though
Really aggressive.
you do want the Herald... Okay. Yes, they
The
are still
Amumu
on top
ult,
lane.
yes.
Game changing. 4 people top lane. They are picking up the Jax bot
The
lane
Jax,
though.
yeah, they did.
With a shutdown as well.
They committed for the...
The Vex is not rotating top lane though. That means the top lane turret might be gone. No, they are leaving.
Varus is too low, I think.
They got a
and-
lot out of this play on top lane.
Yeah. Luckily, like they say, sometimes they say League is a game of chess and everyone has his turn. And because they spend so much time on the top lane with 4 people, they get pressure on mid, pressure on bot, and they do get some things back.
Absolutely, especially because they got the tower gold on their ADC, which is very much important and reassuring for them. Okay, they switched back. But I wanted to elaborate on that. Placing Herald early on top lane is almost always a pretty bad idea. This time it worked out because, well, the rotation was just well done by Team Freedom, like Mental Papier. But it is much better to open up the mid lane to have the pressure in the jungle. And for second rate, it is bot lane actually to just get your ADC ahead and make them be able to roam. Top lane is just an isle, and you want it to be the isle for as long as you can to scale.
This sound gone, it's me, Robin. Is it like I'm using a voice changer or something?
I don't know. Hasn't Angon hurt you before?
And we see another gank in the top lane, but just Jax, he just turns it around, he just 1v2s.
It's a beast! Okay, that's a great, yeah, that's a great team coordination on bot lane. Oh, yeah, he has to turn around. Oh, the Jax will kill him.
Flash for flash.
Flash for flash. Okay, this might be the... Oh,
And
no.
the Q.
He just bonked him. You're being called out for having a different voice.
Yeah, it's on purpose. It's my caster voice.
And
It's,
a professional voice.
I don't know, is it? I think it's because you hear me through the Discord, like the live stream Discord, like it's a whole extra loop. And I have a new mic. I bought a new mic especially for this moment, like just for this occasion. That's how committed I am.
That's hella commitment right there. That as well. I listened to me yesterday in the recordings. God damn, I have a squeaky voice. I hear myself so much deeper and so much nicer.
Yeah.
I understand people that call me squeaky. I apologize for my voice.
No, don't. It's awesome. Just be yourself.
God damn, yeah, I am. That's why I'm here. Oh,
This
there comes the gang.
You was amazing. It was just at the tip of it.
These Amumu gangs are damn fatal. This is not looking great for McDonald's Freedom Fighter. They had their in gang. Bot lane was a great success and the others got blocked very hard.
I can tell you either it's gonna be first picked or it's gonna be banned next game.
I can see that.
I would much rather have a Caitlyn in the game than this Amumu.
True. I don't think actually, I think that Caitlyn is a bit overrated. Oh, this was a great engagement.
That was really nice. But
Yes,
Twitch,
is enough.
what?
It is enough. But the Twitch follow up, and he's going. Yeah, no, they're disengaging. I do think that is
that's
the right
Twitch
call.
Lulu for you. This is why you pick this. And he only has one item, huh? So
But that is what I also meant for with the Varus, you know? Varus just if the enemies with Jax, Mumu, and Galio are in the enemy team, the Varus and the Victor are easy picks for them, especially for Twitch, Vex, and Hecarim.
Timsy, welcome in the chat. I wanted to take this moment to actually thank you, Timsy, for all the hard work you've been putting in. Timsy is our guy behind the scenes. He's been creating a lot of stuff for us. Sadly, we had to say goodbye to his bot because of the server dying. But yeah.
Oi, somebody is already contesting my place. What is going on here? Server went boom, absolutely. I mean, we just feel that you're putting in a lot of heartfelt work, and just there's a lot of passion behind this, and this feels very like securing. It feels like this is a long-term project where we actually can grow together. So, well, that's how I felt about it, at least. So I'm very glad that it's working out so well.
Yeah. And I'm happy that everyone is being patient with us, with technical difficulties, with the wrong sleeping schedules, and all of this while we see Team Mental Papier securing their second Herald of the game.
Yeah, dropping in mid lane, right call, right call.
Yeah, most likely they're gonna use this to open up mid lane.
Okay,
I
they
don't
are moving
see what happens if I.
But I have to say, first off, they can be very easily caged on bot lane. This is not looking great. Move bot lane, this is much more interesting. Yes, look at them getting stomped. Yes, they
The
got
wombo combo
themselves
that I was
catched.
talking about earlier. It's just press R win game.
Jax got, by the way, just solo killed by the Trundle. Divine Sundra, what the hell? Yeah, I do think this will be a close game. It is still just a 3k gold difference because McDonald's secured 2 Drakes.
Yes, that's something I haven't figured out yet. How we can have the Drake timers.
Oh, and the Baron timers. You
Yeah.
can maybe toggle them on the Rift itself. Isn't there an option for that?
I will have a look.
Objective timers, that is. On the bottom. Right on the
On
bottom.
yeah, but my tablet was in front of it. I'm using my tablet to be part of the chat.
Yeah, take the chat out again.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Where is it? I didn't see it.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was very unprofessional. Goddamn Franz.
Yes. Okay, so the objective timers are behind my minimap, but my minimap is
I'm very sorry,
on
I
the
have
highest.
to tell him to shut up for a second. Yes, I had to disable the streamer mode because of the Discord stream, so I couldn't. Normally, I would be on undisturbed. I'm very sorry for that.
No.
But we just were in technical difficulties, so this is very fitting.
Voila, perfect. I don't know what happened because I don't hear the stream.
Somebody just called me on Discord.
Okay,
And it went
perfect.
through because my streamer, the streamer mode is deactivated.
And
Oh, it was.
again the wombo combo of the Varus ult.
Yeah, there was a great Varus ult. Great pick of
But-
X, but the flash was there.
Pfizer just really wanted to go in.
Jax
But,
is, yeah, cleaning up.
And the snipe of the Varus.
Very important, they have no wave clear left.
Meantime, Victor is scaling up, starting to be able to deal with the Trundle.
Well played, Varus, yeah. That ult was beautiful, the flash Q was beautiful. He really secured the safe spot right there. That might be the Baron. They also got the mid lane turret, very important. It's opening up the jungle for Team Mental Papier.
This Jax is gonna be a big problem now.
By the way, try to move the objective timers a bit. I think you can move
Yeah,
them.
no, so I can't move them.
Oh,
I can't drag them, and all I can do is make my minimap smaller in
yeah, make
settings.
it smaller.
It's interface, right?
I do think so. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. No, too small. We don't need the buffs. Yes.
Like this then?
Yes.
Yes. Well, that was a trade. And actually, I
Oh, the
think
third
this isn't
dragon for McDonald's.
Yeah, this wasn't a bad trade because Team Mental Papier did Baron right after the big fight, so they didn't
Great
have time to
engage.
reset.
Great fear on the Jax. Jax could not engage on the Twitch. Twitch was able to deal damage.
And Vex resets just one after the other.
That is a good Zhonya's, but I don't think he's able to do anything with it. No, he's not.
No.
But they did pick up the
That's a
Twitch.
strong fight. That's already 3 Barons down. But Twitch is dead again. I wouldn't want to be the Jax in this game.
Nope. He does have a rough road to play. The Varus is very much ahead though. I mean, Twitch can always become a menace.
And yeah, like I expected before the game started, it's actually a really close game. Like they are really head to head.
I mean, there
The
is a
gold
5k
difference-
gold difference, but it is soul point for Team McDonald's, and they can utilize the windbreak extremely well. Twitch benefits, Trundle benefits, Hecarim benefits extremely well from that.
Yeah, and I mean, last fight the gold difference was even bigger. Before the fight, the gold difference was even bigger, and they still were able to secure a victory. Team fight.
Heartless, yes. The mid lane turret is kind of important for McDonald's right now. They're trying to force it, but against Baron buff, this will be difficult. And they will, or they want to try to assassinate the Victor or the Varus, especially the Varus right now. This is very difficult in a siege, especially because it's Varus.
That's another of those good tools that Team Mental Papier has, of course, with the Varus and the Victor wave clear. Sieging will be so difficult if McDonald's Freedom Fighters ever get the opportunity to.
I agree on that.
I think this Jax can easily kill the Trundle. Of course, I don't know what Trundle late game does, but
Trundle late
looks.
game shreds. He's
Meanwhile,
gonna have
Varus
fun with
just
the Mumu.
with-
Well, and with the Jax as well, depending on what he's gonna go.
And that's a flash engage on the Vex. They get her, but the Lulu
Important.
saves him for
Yeah.
just a bit, and
They are extremely low. They will not be able to hold this turret.
they don't have wave clear. They don't have any players that can stop the siege, and
This is well
it's gonna
played
be
by
an
the Trundle.
inhibitor at minimum.
That was a great play by
Oh,
the
the-
Trundle. Oh, the Galio.
The
ult
Galio
rolling in.
comes in for the save,
They
and
are
they even
moving.
dive him. Oh, this is brutal.
Yeah,
That's
that
just
was
brutal. But then again, maybe the Trundle shouldn't have fought.
Yeah, it was difficult
siege
to
continues.
leave the turret to die. It always hurts, but if you see them moving in, you should probably just abandon it. It's like if you're alone against 4 people, you just abandon it. This is a very difficult blow to Team McDonald's. Let's see if they can get back from that.
They have the tools. They have the
They have the scaling.
ultimate- the scaling is in the. Although with the Jax, I don't know if scaling is gonna be that much in their favor.
It depends on if they can keep it in check or not, because the Twitch, if he is peeled correctly, can take down the Jax easily.
I'm also looking at like we didn't talk about this much earlier, but it's Hail of Blades Varus. So it's a poke Varus, but usually when you go poke Varus, yeah, Hail of Blades or Arcane Comet, yeah, this works. But
That is an interesting rune. You're right. Maybe he decided to go poke after the success on bot lane, but I'm a bit confused by it because he will not get in range for Hail of Blades most of the time.
at least he shouldn't.
Yeah.
Maybe his thought process is I'll just ult, get my passive stacks, and then I'm out.
It's still a good
It's a
keyword,
wave clear
so-
for Vex.
Oh, that Jax teleport is gonna break their necks. That was a great cancel by Vex on the Mumu engage, but that Lulu is dead. And with this, the dragon is secured. No soul for McDonald's.
Not yet, indeed. I didn't know that interaction worked like that. So you can cancel the Amumu ult with a fear if you
can
do it
also-
mid-air.
Yeah, you can also cancel the Tristana. I actually had a game recently where I threw a Swain E while Tristana was in jump, and I did pull her back. She wasn't able to jump. Yeah, important to know. Okay, that very
Meanwhile, Trundle really wants to get this turret, but doesn't look
Flash is
like he's gonna
out.
secure it. And the Victor says, not today.
He did not even have to flash because the team is moving in, and he missed that bandage, but I do think that it's over. He cannot outrun them.
He tried. He
really
did
did
waste
try.
a lot of time, but with this death, they can just go for Baron.
Probably can, especially because they see the Twitch.
Team Mental Papier look really coordinated though. I think that's where the atmosphere comes in.
100%. They are
I
getting
come for
caught.
the Hacker steals it.
Oh,
steals
what
it?
a steal! Well done, well done. Let's see. And they are not falling into the trap. Well done that they are falling back immediately. By Team McDonald's, they are saving their Baron. This might
That's
drag
big
out the
work.
game. This was, by the
Yeah.
way, also an objective bounty. 500 gold for the team. Big. Very big.
And with that, the game is not over yet. They stay in the game, and
I want
yeah, let's
to
see what they can do with this. Let's see what they can do.
Let's see what they can
I
do with
think
this.
the Trundle will try to split push even further, but he needs to be more careful this time that he doesn't get caught out.
Yes, you have to be like split pushing is actually pretty much an art. You have to be very communicative with your team, and you have to see if they have pressure on the map. Because if the team just push the wave and there are no minions, the enemy teams are not seeing your own team. They are gonna move onto you and kill you. They are building pressure in mid lane with the Baron buff. They are alone though, and this is very, very dangerous for Team McDonald's because the Twitch will be easily picked with a Mumu, Jax, and Galio. I do think that Team Papier has the advantage just because they are moving as a unit. They're moving with 4 or 5 people at once and are picking the lesser staffed McDonald's up along the way.
Yeah, that does so much. Yeah, I've been talking about this mental. Oh, we see an engage.
Great engage on the Varus. Great
but,
pick. That was what I'm talking about.
With the Galio ult on top does
Yes,
save them for a
on the
little
Twitch.
longer. But
Look at the Twitch. They did not get him. He's very ballsy again. It might be no, he's not. He's dead.
as we have.
Oh, Jack's running rampant on bot lane.
Okay.
Level 17 Jax, 230 gold. That is 3 items. That hurts. They did not lose
expect
the
it to go it's that hard. And we are. Wait, my minimap grew again.
Yeah, you did not press apply.
La 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 la.
Yeah, perfect.
There we go.
Yeah, now it's good. But that's basically what I was talking about earlier when I said with the McDonald's and their team fight combo. Because the Vex picked out the Varus extremely well from the side, and the Twitch did not get engaged on because their frontline was just too thick, and the Twitch was just murking them from the side lane with his
Yeah.
Kraken Slayer. It was very well executed right there.
Yeah, very well executed, and that was exactly what you were saying. It's hard to execute. As we see the Lulu getting called out.
Again.
You
yeah.
should not be there.
Nope, not alone. But that is exactly what we were talking about.
Exactly. It's about. Indeed, you need a really good execution, and when they have it, it looks so amazing. But when they don't, we saw how close it was. When the Amumu ulted, with the Galio ult on top, if there's a bit more follow-up, it's gonna be rougher. And the unit thing we talked about as well, we see the Jax trying to split push, but he has his entire team behind him. And now they're just gonna deny Soul Drake again. And McDonald's Freedom Fighters are just nowhere to be seen.
This is not a Drake
nowhere.
they can contest without Lulu. They do need the Lulu for the Twitch, and it's better to prepare for the Baron. I do think it was the right call to go over there, especially because like a solo Wind Dragon isn't really worth that much.
Yeah, but even though they had the time to secure some vision, and of course, the team Mental Papier is now cleaning out that vision. They didn't really place any. It's completely dark again. Okay, it's still a minute to go, but
I'm seeing 3 wards on
if
the map on
we-
a very important part. They did.
if we go
secure Scrabble as
to
well.
this is what they see. Okay, with the Scuddler, they have some vision.
The problem is that the Lulu is partially left alone to scout, while the others clear lanes or the jungle, and she's getting caught left and right. And the Lulu is a very important part of the team fight. So the Lulu has to do the vision score, but she goes out alone and gets caught.
That's why it's so dark for McDonald's Freedom Fighters. As we see a small skirmish in the top lane, and here we will see it.
We are seeing the jungler from McDonald's Freedom Fighter being a good sport in all chat, cheering for every team. I like to see that. But do concentrate on the game, my dude.
This might mean that their game is already over.
Shh. I did not say that.
No, that's fine.
Great, yeah. They
The
just
Vex just gets called out, and now they're securing the Baron.
Don't spoil the freaking game! We are still only 34 minutes in. But you can do an interview after, sure. I think it came down to team coordination. McDonald's chose a team comp that was very difficult to execute.
But we see the Twitch, and he tried his best.
Yeah, but the Jax and the Mumu are still left.
Yeah, but it is close. Eh? It's 2 for 2. I have no clue who's taking this one away, because
Great escape there.
The Trundle is really having fun with this Amumu.
I would say that the Twitch is a bit too ballsy. He oftentimes goes far beyond the protectiveness of his teammates. But that is like part of what I just wanted to say. They just picked a very difficult comp to execute, which requires a lot of team play, and we can see the problems of that right here.
Yeah. So vision gets cleared out. We're seeing everyone preparing for another battle a dance around the Baron. Another Baron dance. That's what I was gonna say. A battle dance is also cool. I mean,
Sure.
Usually you go for dance battle, but yeah, I mean, all is good.
I mean, I'd watch that. A game mode. Who's got the better dance? Not gonna lie, Evelyn is gonna win. Have you seen the Evelyn dance spam? It's so great.
No. Which one is it?
It's the one where
Evelyn,
she's just turning.
Is it like a WAP thing or something?
Oh no,
I
she's
don't
just
know
turning in
how.
a circle constantly, and it does a very.
And this
lovely
is gonna be the
noise.
fight. This is gonna be the fight that decides it all. While a great engage from the Vex, but the
Oh
Amumu
no,
ult
the Mumu
just
ult was
secures
even greater.
the team fight. And yeah, that's probably gonna be
Yes,
the end of the
yes.
game.
Baron
Both teams
secured.
tried really well, but yeah, the team fight comp, the easy to execute team fight comp, takes it away over the
Complicated
really
build, Twitch carry comp.
yeah. Well, it was a big back and forth.
Yes.
The gold score, the graph of the gold difference will not indicate it, but both teams had really good fights, and they could have taken it on at any point. But with this Baron buff, we will see the end of game 1, and it goes to Team Mental Papier with a bit of BM, of course, as you should.
Well played. That was a nice game to watch.
Yeah. We will now go into a little break, and after the break, we will be back with game 2 as we set up our next game. Thank you for watching.
Wait, am I supposed to stop the stream?
Just mute me or
Okay.
us or whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
mute you. If you want to talk in chat, you can talk with me, or I'm just gonna chill here. We probably are preparing an interview, or we might not. Not sure. And this time, hopefully, I can stream on my end as well. That will give even further quality. I'm currently polishing the website. I'm very hyped for that. Actually, it's very sweet that just everyone plays their parts in this project. Just very lively and with a lot of passion. Okay. I will also take a small break. We will be back soon. Wait for the second game. This is not over yet. The scores can change. Till then. I apologize if I missed anything. Who won? It was Team Papier with the last winning team fight. Okay, I'm watching into the spectate mode. Very nice. Okay, so I will change the layout, then you can also see the score. We will fix it shortly. Scoreboard right here. It's 1
I'm
to
back.
0. Oops.
Have you unmuted me?
Yes, I have unmuted. Oh, yeah, I have.
Okay, perfect. Yes, as we're loading into game, I have some update for you. This game, we're gonna see not Jerhais anymore. He has swapped with Casey Dua Lipa. Casey Dua Lipa will be the mid laner for this game.
Interesting, interesting.
Also, we have decided that the pick and ban order doesn't have to be in the right order because of certain people not having every champion, and that makes it really difficult if you try to get a good pick and ban phase.
Yes, very much. I agree on that. I mean, the team that wants to do it can do it. It doesn't harm anyone.
Yeah, of
but
course.
It's not universal. I have to change the title now, don't I? Yeah, it is round 2 now.
No, it's still round 1. The round 1 is for the. It's like week 1. And next week, all games will be round 2.
I'm gonna be honest, I am hyped for the second game now. I do think that the game was pretty close, and I do think that Team Papier just had the edge over the team fights. So I'd like to see a very different draft now. And every door's still open.
Yeah, exactly. It could go. It could have gone either way. Both teams really tried their very hardest. I think, however, for the second game, I will still give the edge to Team Mental Papier, just because of the way they played as a team. I think it was way clearer that Team Mental Papier was all on the same page.
They are
but yeah,
an established game, yes.
Yeah, maybe McDonald's Freedom Fighters will pick it up this game, and yeah, I hope to see more of that.
I believe in the McDonald's.
Just gonna say, ask if everyone is ready. And chat, what do you think of the first game? What was your idea?
Are there any favorites? Moments, maybe? My favorite teams?
Carilius, you didn't int, man. You tried your best. It was a difficult game for you as you were pretty squishy and they had a lot of tools to pick you off.
Exactly. They just did their job. You also try to do your job. That is a bit difficult with their engaged comp. You had a great vision score, by the way. Don't think that I did not see that. There was a lot of vision control on your part. We will see if everyone is ready. It seems to be the case. And with this, we are starting the game. Round 2.
Yeah. There we go. Pick and ban phase.
I am
To
hyped for the
reiterate,
bans.
this game there must be a lot of priority on this Amumu.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Amumu ban. That Amumu just did such a great job pressuring the early games.
No, I'm pretty confident they won't ban it if it's banned, it's gonna be Team Mental Papier banning it because
You're scared.
they're
No.
they
do
might
have the
just
first
first pick
yes.
it.
Yes, that might be the case. This
Yeah.
is the Lucian ban, a very interesting ban because we have not seen the Lucian last game or a ban of Lucian last game. There
But
is the
that's
Jax
really
ban.
good scouting because these guys do play Lucian Nami in the bot lane, and no matter how good or bad you are, Lucian Nami is just terrible
Disgusting.
and terrifying comp to play against.
By the way, I did argue with Seda like a few days before on the Discord that I don't think that Nami Lucian is OP, and then I played against it, and I'm gonna say, holy damn, he deals way too much damage. Okay, I have not played against that comp for a while, and it's absolutely not okay that he deals like half your health with an E empowered, like Nami empowered double attack.
Yeah, and the worst part of it is that is after nerfs. They nerfed it,
Shall I turn in
so
my
they
bag
say.
and rifle as well?
So they say, yes. I do kind of dislike that they put Nami more on the damage kind. I did like her as just an AP enchanter.
Yeah.
There
And,
comes finally
now
the
it's the-
Sejuani pick.
It's a Sejuani instead of the Amumu that leaves the Amumu open.
Maybe they thought that the Mumu wasn't that big of a threat.
So
Okay, there comes six.
yeah, I just got a message that the
The team captain has disconnected again.
yes, but that's funny because the team captain isn't in the thing again. Yeah, so it's a different person that crashed now. We'll try to get back into the game. Can we repeat
Every ban, repeat.
bans, please? It was.
Yeah, also the Sejuani picks and Xayah picks have to be the same. There comes the Lucian ban, then comes the Kali.
You're scared. Good to know.
Jax is the next one. Oh, they changed the order. Illegal.
How dare they?
How dare they?
How dare you?
Yeah, it's
A
a
little,
report. There comes, by the way, the next Caitlyn ban, which I'm again a bit peeved about. Well,
Yes, I wanted to bring it up as well because this time it's Team Mental Papier that's banning it. Like last time, it was McDonald's Freedom Fighters that didn't want to play against it, but apparently Team Mental Papier doesn't want to have anything to do with it either.
Which I also think like Caitlyn is so overrated. When she's behind, she's so darn useless. She deals no damage.
And what I'm also curious about is so the Jax ban is new, but the Twitch ban for Team Mental Papier that leaves the Syndra open. So I'm curious if they're gonna pick it up and who's gonna pick it up. It's gonna be
Oh, there comes the Kane. Okay.
yeah, they didn't ban it. They didn't ban it, so might yeah, and that's the Kane lock-in. Fresh also banned last game.
That is true. They're picking up the champions that the Papier banned last game. I do understand the Twitch bans, by the way, even though they picked Kane, and I think Kane can handle Twitch pretty well, especially with Xayah as well. But Twitch is just a big risk, and they played it pretty well last game. He did turn around a few fights.
Yeah, I completely agree as well. It's just I'm curious to see if we're gonna see the Syndra, and there it is.
It is.
That's what I thought.
This seems to be a very strong setup.
So the Thresh I'm gonna say is that's a big comfort for Garelius. I think he has 300k mastery points on it. That's why we saw a ban last game of the Thresh.
I'm a bit sus on the Nar pick, especially blind. But maybe
Well,
this is
I
a
did some
comfort
investigation. It's also comfort,
pick. Yes.
and
yes.
and it's also just a really good champion overall. If you can play around the mini and the big Gnar, then yeah, this is a big comfort pick for the Gnar.
Once in my 10 years of League, I did main top lane, and Quinn and Gnar were the 2 champions I've played. So I'm very comfortable with Gnar myself.
So I go.
That's really nice. The Shen ban, is that like a hard counter for the Gnar then?
Ugh, it depends. It really depends. It is nasty, but you can handle it. I want to see some very big damage dealers on the side of McDonald's Freedom Fighters, because they are very passive right now.
Yeah.
Especially because Gnar doesn't deal that much damage if he's not ahead.
So apparently Gnar is a bad champion, according to Stewie, who has played Gnar once.
Absolutely,
So,
I agree with him.
Voila,
Get
that's
this man a
it's
medal.
decided. Thank you for making sure that we know now.
Randomly, but
I did hear that Stewie might be a dirty enter sometimes as well, so I'm not really sure if we should believe it, but we'll leave it up to the top laner of McDonald's Freedom Fighters to show us whether or not it's a good pick.
wait, is
I
it
was
better if
calling
I
you
call you
bad,
bad?
Stewie. Ooh, yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
Nice soccer games, nice. No.
Okay, I like.
I was just repeating what I heard in the hallways, and yeah, exactly. You wanted to see big damage. Tristana Victor, they give you just that.
Big damage and especially great scaling, but they are against Syndra Gangplank, which do deal extreme amounts of damage in a little bit in late game as well. I'm interested how this will go.
I would give the edge to difficult, but especially for the bot lane, I would go for McDonald's Freedom Fighters. Xayah did get a small buff earlier in the season, but Xayah Leona versus Tristana.
I
It's
also
gonna-
think it's difficult, yes.
It's gonna be decided early, I think.
Especially with the
lane.
Thresh, just like a good Thresh can just handle the Leona like a piece of bread. So I'd be interested to see that play out. And as well, the Xayah, she probably has to go Kraken Slayer against Gnar, Sejuani, Thresh, or she's just not gonna deal any damage. But then she misses this extra burst and also the movement speed and the mobility against Victor Tristana.
Yeah, and with that, we're gonna load into game, and we welcome Spruppe to our casting desk. Welcome, Spruppe.
Hello.
Hello.
You do realize that you're live on the stream?
I realized by now, yeah.
Yeah, by now. Okay. Well, are you watching the stream? Did you see the?
I'm ready to put it up now because I just got home.
Ah, okay. So, well, I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on the matter, on these two compositions. I know for a fact that laning into Gangplank, that's not fun. I really despise it. If
Gnar should be fine though, because he has the ranged against the barrels.
yeah, that's a good point.
You can just bully the Gangplank, especially in early game, if you get the timing right.
Both these teams really want to get into the late game. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Stevie, for your encouraging words. There is a freaking fanboy for you here in chat. And Stevie is promising
And it looks
stop.
like we will have a remake. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting some.
What has happened?
So there was a bug with the runes, and that means we will have to remake our game, our lobby.
Oh god.
So that
I did screenshot the state of the game, so they can just copy that.
yeah, perfect. You can.
Yes, I will quit.
Can you send it to me? Yeah.
It is in screenshots.
We will quit the stream.
We will be back soon. This would not be a Sunday Cup stream without technical difficulties.
Exactly. As
Just-
proper, you can find the stream in.
I just got it. I just got it.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, just enjoy the Mythmaker music in the background. Very nice.
Yeah. You can also do some copyrighted music, if you
What?
want. Actually, you can share the draft with Sprippe, and he can give his thoughts about it.
I mean, he can just look in the Discord.
Oh, exactly.
Or I can
We
also
sit there ready to cast every day. Nani?
I don't have a life. This is what I do with it.
apparently.
Hot
Okay.
voices subs.
Hello, Fita. Welcome to chat. Thank you for checking in. Sorry, guys. All good. All good. This is a small-scale tournament for fun. Do not get your panties in a twist, how I like to say it. It's a very strange thing to say, and I don't know where I picked it up.
Are you guys still in the game?
No,
No, Gardius?
because you gotta remake, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna check with them. Give me a second.
A remake was promised. I'm alone with Sproop now. Sproop, shall I present to you the buns and pigs?
You can, yes.
Okay, then I will. Let me search for screenshot. Here it is. Okay, so they did pick Nar against Gangplank.
Okay.
I said that Nar should be able to play against Gangplank, especially in the early game, because of his range.
Exactly, that's my thought as well. I think Gnar has the upper hand early game if he can last hit the barrels. He can also harass him way more than GP can, also no mana and stuff. So as long as he just keeps harassing back, he should be fine early game.
Then we have Sejuani against Kane Jungle. Not
Well,
much to say there. Depends on
yeah.
the team.
Yeah, like Kane has probably the faster clear, but Seju has maybe stronger ganks early game, so depends how she will use those early game ganking power. And also depending on how fast Kane will get the stacks or not. I think if Seju can invade the Kane early, he can like get in a bad position, but we'll see.
Then we have in the mid lane Victor against Syndra.
Just two scaling mages.
Yes, it's
So,
basically. And
think-
now, very interesting. I will say the supports first because I'd be interested to hear if you share our opinion. On the supports is Thresh versus Leona, with Thresh being a main.
Yes, Garili is his one-trick champion.
Exactly.
Well, Leona has, I think, early game stronger, but then again, if Thresh can play the Leona E, I think he should be fine.
Yeah, I said that. I said as well.
Yeah.
And the most interesting point is the ADCs with Tristana against Saya.
So Tristana on Leona's side, or
No, Tristana on Thresh's side and Saya on Leona's side. Saya
I
against
believe that
three
you have to look
tanks.
into the bot lane as a whole. So it's
Yeah.
Tristana with Thresh into Xayah with Leona, and really from my point of view, it might be good the Xayah into with Leona combo, but I always prefer something.
Well, it will all depend on how aggressive the Thresh Tristana will play out. If they can play really aggressive and they can land their CC, Tristana can just one-shot them or either force them out of lane. Or if Leona can chain CC someone, Zaya has the time to like collect the feathers and then like make the clean cuts to connect the E. I think Tristana has the advantage because she's way stronger early than the Zaya. But it's the supports will decide the matchup, I think, most.
I agree on that. I do think if they get into late game on equal footing, the Xayah will have a very hard time against 3 melee tank bruiser champions with Sejuani, Gnar, and Thresh. Because
Yeah.
she wants to build Gale Force, but she has to go Kraken Slayer to deal anything to them.
Yeah, that's true. She probably has to go Kraken Slayer if she's really wants to take down the tanks. But the build with the Navori is really good right now, I think, on her. She can like have her E up every 3 seconds or something, or maybe even
Yes.
faster. She can connect all the autos to perma root the enemies. So if she positions well and can connect the autos, I think she can like safely just keep CCing the tanks running to her. And Seju and Leona can also peel really well for her.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting. I do think it depends on who gets the edge on early, because like a Syndra, a Gangplank, they can just snowball out of like leaks.
Yeah.
While McDonald's has a bit less of a snowball potential, only in Victor and Tristana, and especially Tristana scaling with levels instead of really kills. She's still quite scary, but I don't really know which kills she can pick up on her own, you know? Like, Syndra can defend herself, Gangplank can defend herself, etc.
Well, if she gets fed, of course she can do that, but otherwise than that, she has to rely a bit on CC of the team, I guess.
Yes. That is wrong! And, guys, this has to be terminated. What the heck is this?
Oh.
Yeah, that was
They
a
are taking
false
different
draft.
What happened? What happened?
False draft. Guys, we have a screenshot. They had a false draft on site of Papier. Okay, they are being.
It was a whoopsie.
It
It was either
whoopsie.
a misclick or they forgot about it, yeah. Can happen.
By the way, they can just ban whatever champions actually, because they can just pick the champions they've already picked. Doesn't
I guess
matter.
they can say third time's the
It's for
charm.
the stats. It's for the stats.
Third time's the charm.
Good to know.
By the way, Robane,
Yes,
sorry.
tell me.
I have a written complaint of my team
Shall I
that
carry
you're
my
stealing
badge
their
and
mid
rifle
laner.
as well?
I want a statement on that.
I'm not stealing anyone. This is free for everyone, and I was really keen on also trying out to cast with Xada, but that's a bit difficult since Xada Magical Boomer is in the game. The thing is, you are doing really great, and actually, Cadril has made a great career out of switching from playing himself to casting. So yeah, it's all good. You do you. That's not the greatest of statements, is it?
Just like Sada multitask.
You're calming the anxiety. Well done, well done. But I warn you, do not flatter me too much. I shall implode.
No, it's fine.
We can all show
okay.
those two, Robin.
I can give you some pointers. Yeah.
Sure.
I will have to think about it a bit, but that way you can feel less. No, I'm not gonna finish that thought.
Feel less anxious?
La, 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 la. No, I was gonna say you can feel less good about yourself, but
Oh,
if that's what you
Okay.
want, I mean, like it's not an issue.
this guy is trying to. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
Take my
if I
place.
flatter you too much,
Take my place.
I'm being
It has-
bullied.
it has to be in balance. Oh, look, your team is gonna be happy.
I'm being bullied. Help me, Idol. I might cry.
Okay.
he just doesn't know better. Don't
By the
worry.
way, Angron, you're free to join if you want as well. Like I can just enjoy watching the game.
I mean, I have dinner in a second. I'm cooking. It's almost finished, so I might not be able to talk a lot.
But I'm happy that you were able to share your insights on the draft at least.
No problem.
And hopefully we get into game. Hopefully this time without the spectator bug. And,
Yeah, because I still have not added any one of the first 5 friends.
No way. But this time we don't need to.
forgot.
Everything,
we don't
it looks
need to-
fine.
Yeah, we don't need to change. Like we have a good solution this time.
Exactly, food is important.
Where
See
the
other
frick
people
were you
eat.
for my defense idol? What the heck are you doing? Add now. True, add me! No, I can't. It's not doable. I can't add. Only the enemy can. A team can add me.
We're learning. It's a learning experience.
It's a learning. It's very steep.
A wise person has told us earlier.
Is this the first team that's gonna play, or did already like some people play against each other? Because I didn't.
Yeah,
me
myself,
check.
but
I literally just got home and started making dinner.
so for tonight, this is the first and only best of three we're gonna see. But yesterday we had the first game, and yeah, it was a great match. Everyone had fun. One team more than the other, but yeah. Yesterday we saw placeholders take down Ancigos do Diabo.
Okay, okay.
And
It was me, by the way. I'm the mid laner of placeholder.
yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
But
And actually, this reminds me of a point that I was making earlier about Team Mental Papier being a French team. And yeah, we have a bit of everything. We have Team Mental Papier, who's French. Then your team is a bit mix of Dutch and German, I think that you said, placeholders.
I mean, to be honest, we are perfectly balanced because we have a German and we have someone from Britain, I think. And as we all know, Dutch is just an amalgamation from English,
yo,
German,
no,
and
no,
puke.
no. I do not agree on that statement.
I love Dutch, but it is just German, English, and mixed
No,
together.
look. English is just the native language. We all know that. But Dutch, like, is superior to German. German is just discount Dutch.
You do know that German was first.
No. We just want to stay humble and give the most people to Germany. Like, we just like pretend they're superior, but you know, humble people.
To finish my thoughts, we also have the Portuguese representatives in ADD.
Yeah.
And yeah, then we have a few teams who are a bit of a mix of everything. Then with Schraubenzieher für ihre.
Schraubenzieher für
another-
Ehre.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said, right?
It's insane. We don't mind.
I was thinking of doing it with an actual German accent, but I think I've
Yeah, you've embarrassed
hit
yourself
enough.
enough. It's fine.
Yeah, embarrassed. Wow.
Ich liebe die
Wow.
Kartoffeln, jawohl.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wait,
just love
I will
that we
tell
get
me.
all these different regions that all enjoy League of Legends to
Sunday
be able
Cup.
to play.
To be
Yes.
Sunday
honest,
Cup is going international.
this might be the first French player that I've seen in League that do not insult the enemies in French for the whole of the game.
Hey, sportsman-like. That's all we
If
like.
there is a French in your League of Legends game, they make sure that you know that they are French.
Yeah. Luckily, I speak French, so
I mean, to be fair, it's not like different than the Germans. They always just talk German in our chat.
yeah. But that's because French have their client can be in French. Germans, their client can be in German.
Oh god,
Dutch,
oh
there
my
is
god.
no
I shame
yeah.
I shame
Dutch
every German
climate.
person that has a German fucking launch. It's so
Thank you.
embarrassing.
It's so
Thank
funny.
you.
Fünffach-Tötung.
It do be like that
With
sometimes.
that, I am in game. I do see the game.
Me too. Oh wait, I have to switch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There we are. Okay.
So that people can actually join the game too.
Score 1 is now a 1. There we go.
And we're into the next match.
And this is
Make
the-
one skin.
The
Slash
screen
match.
isn't showing the
Oh.
game though.
Being an annoying little prick. Thank you very much for telling me that. There we go.
I'm about to ruin.
I shall summon the scoreboard. Oh, look at my minimap being so small.
Yeah,
could
it's
change.
terrible. How can you? That shows that you don't put so much importance on the minimap.
You're like, ah, that's for the jungle. I don't care.
No, do you know why I do this? Because
Tell me.
I'm an absolute chronic accidentally pressing on the minimap when firing your old person, so it's extra small.
Yeah.
I see it. I see how it is.
No,
Okay.
McDonald's
it's
Freedom
a
Fighter
small
is now on the blue
start?
side. TheSundayCup.
Yeah.
The loser
Yes,
is
indeed. And there is no invade, but still, the bot side of Team Mental Papier gives a lot of respect. They don't even ward it yet. They're gonna go ward their own blue now. But they were super scared of an invade.
I would have been hyped to see a Leona Xayah early. Well, never mind, Xayah. I retract that statement.
Like both ball laners are really good to put up a cheese if whoever's first, you know, they can easily get a kill level 1. Or if not, just a flash.
Yeah.
Okay, that is.
And it's, again, both junglers starting on different sides of the map. Can you say what second you are on, just to make sure that we're on the same page?
I'm on 2:15.
Yes, me too. Okay, perfect.
Perfect. The victors are harassing the Syndra pretty hard right now. I mean, you can always just go into the stream, by the way.
It looks like a way more fun matchup for Pfizer this time around.
Oh, there comes the early gank, but I don't think there's much to have here. Oh,
The Nard goes in, but he just turned into Mega
He's gonna get
Nard.
ganked.
yeah, no, they won't get anything here. But a great barrel comp for
Yeah,
the gangplank.
just
and,
a bit of poke.
And some antsy little tiny beams for the Kane. He's collecting his balls.
What do you guys think? Will Kane go red or blue? I assume he would rather go red.
I mean, if he goes blue, they can just FF. Thank you very much.
Also, this Kane player, this jungler, tends to go for red Kane in his
Yeah.
games.
Every good Kane player tends to go for red Kane because blue Kane is a niche pick.
I think it's only good when you already have tanks in team and like max 1 tank in
Oh.
any team.
It's a great engage on top lane,
Yeah, GP.
but the Gnar has to be careful.
Yeah, there's a
Great.
big wave as well.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes, that was a great flash of the Gnar, just to be on the safe side.
He got minion blocked. The minions
Not
pushed
no.
him out.
Not
The thing
much
I
you
hate
could
most
do
about
there.
League of Legends, minion block is toxic. So toxic.
We see a bit of banter. In the alt chats, I don't know if you saw that, but
It was at the start of the game, yes. I laughed about it.
yeah.
As long as they stay friendly, it's fine. Some friendly banter is fine, I think.
Just
Yes, of course.
tiny extra
And-
information, by the way. They do have a Thresh, and the only AP source they have is the Syndra, which is not a consecutive damage dealer. So Thresh is gonna scale the heck out of them.
That was a really weird hook. It was like the Leona was just AFK, waiting for the
He
hook
his
to hit.
inner Nautilus. What the fuck was that flash? I do think that the flash was appropriate. I think the Gnar shouldn't have gone in unless the gangplank queued the Sejuani already. And
Yeah,
he
he
realized the
could've-
mistake and went out, and it was good. There comes the follow-up gank.
And
I think Gnar could have saved the flash indeed. Just
Yes.
be patient and sedge on him.
But it was good that he flashed while he misplayed already.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a
But it's still
difficult-
close.
Oh, it's hitting.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gnar needs
no,
to be
she has to
careful
get out.
before getting picked.
She has to get out.
I think
That was
Sedge
really
might
well
actually
played by
die
the
if...
Gangplank.
Well played by the top lane.
And we see the Kane coming in. He's gonna clear his Krugs,
He's chilling with the Crocs. He's not doing
but
anything.
he is topside for potential.
I think he's gonna look
Okay.
for a gank soon, because Gnar has no flash, so he can abuse it.
He's not doing
That
anything,
would be the
guys.
smart play.
He's fiddling his
Wish.
thumbs.
He's looking now, but now smartly backed. Just a bit of ward placement. Meanwhile, in bot lane, nothing much going on there, really.
Also, CS is pretty even.
The Victors are harassing the Syndra extremely hard in mid lane, by the way. But the Syndra
Yeah,
has the
but
farm advantage.
even there, the minion wave is kind of equal if Victor clears these minions.
Yeah, it's just two late scaling AB champions, so I don't think we will see much action there. I think their
Yeah.
participation will depend on the team.
And we did want to see this Tristana be way more active, as we see a gank in the mid lane, and the Syndra has to flash.
Xada on Sejuani is doing bonker ganks right now, pulling like flashes left and right. I really love to see it.
Yeah, this is what I said earlier about the Sejuani having like way more early pressure for ganking than Kayn. Like she
Yes.
can easily just keep queuing into the enemy's face and forcing them to flash or not.
That was very funny, Tristana flashing, Wing over the fresh lantern. Let's see if the... No, she survives, sadly.
And it's an ult in the top lane, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It's just a waste. He's still gonna try to harass, but Gnar, he has to be careful in top lane because Gnar is closing in on level 6.
Yes, the
He is
problem
level
is
6
that
now.
the Gnar is taking
Can easily kill him.
a lot of grasp poke. Well played by the Gangplank.
Yeah.
I should be able to kill him if he doesn't misplay, but GP has the push advantage.
And
He just
he's
misses the stun walks away.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think there's not much we can do in top lane now.
No.
Meanwhile, both bot lanes backed. They kind of have a similar back, although.
Both gem is also topside. They might both gank and see each other soon, who knows.
I do think that the
Xada
Sejuani is stronger right now, just because of a kill.
Yeah. Xada is just taking the scuttler and walking through mid lane. Okay.
She's giving vision though, so they know she's now going bot side.
Oh, this Kayn is going top lane, yes. We're gonna see some action right here.
Yeah, good call by Kayn. Grass no flash, they see Seju walking bot side, it should be a free gank.
He does still have the hop, and he sees the Kayn ganking.
The Kayn
With a good hook, maybe,
should not have used his E. You're able to see if he comes, but this is probably regardless a kill for him.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
It was close.
can maybe survive this? Almost.
But because Kayn was showing in the top lane, Sejuani says this is the perfect time to go for Drake. It's gonna be a trade though.
Very
Kayn
solid.
picking the Herald.
Trying to get something out of the dev in top lane.
The issue is though, the question is, does he want to place the Herald on top lane? Because as I already elaborated in the first game, he will, like the Gangplank will lose a lot of his early game, and he wants the early game to just farm his stacks.
Yeah, it is early. The Gnar is pushing a lot. So with a good gank on top lane, they can just take at least a few plates. Because
Maybe the plates, yes, but you don't want to take the turret from the Gangplank. The Gangplank wants the top lane to go top.
Sejuani is gonna get collapsed on. They did see her get in there.
They will,
He was
yeah,
on
they see
vision.
her now.
And yeah,
That was a bit
there's
yes.
a small bit of vision in the river, just where the honey fruit is.
You're not takes
That's
the
how
kill.
they saw her get in, and that was all she wrote. Also, the blue buff on the Sejuani.
Well
This
played.
is gonna be more difficult for the Victor to keep harassing the Syndra now.
The kill went on the yes, that was the great engage.
And engage in the
C
bot
comp.
lane, yeah.
Yeah, Leona has
Actually,
6.
while we are on the topic, cleanse on Tristana. Oh,
Cleanse?
sad.
Well, it's good, but you have to be quick about it, because Leona can change CCU. If she ults Tristana, she can cleanse it. She just has to like jump instantly away from her E. But I see she didn't take it. It should have been better she took cleanse instead of heal, I think.
Now the bot lane is recalling while the Kayn is in his bot river. He's gonna reset himself. But yeah, this Herald placement is gonna be interesting. And like I alluded to, with the blue buff, now the Syndra can hard
Good
push.
gank by the Sejuani. Will she pick up the...
GP still no flash up, should be free kill.
Yes, it is. Yes, that is a free kill. And it's very good that the Gnar moved out of the way, not to get killed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
does
not to be
alleviate
greedy.
so much pressure.
It's good not to get greedy and try to take the kill herself, but dying in the process.
Did he get the assist? I didn't see.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. This bot lane is in a very rough spot now with the Kraken Slayer Xayah, and she actually built Kraken Slayer, very wise choice right there.
Yeah, that's a really early Kraken Slayer as well.
And it does hurt. Kraken Slayer hurts in early game.
I mean, they are like resisting really well, both in bot lane, also mid laners. They're resisting all pretty good. Xayah also has 2 kills, which has a big lead on the Tristana right now. They
Mid
can
lane
force
is
to be aggressive.
extremely even though. Same farm, same items.
We do see the Syndra trying to put a little division down.
Can maybe put down focus on the bot lane, put Herald in the bot to snowball even more for Xayah. Who knows? I don't know
I'd
if
say
he
that
will
is
this would be
hovering
the
both.
best curse of action.
He can maybe do it while Dragon is almost up, force the turret, and then they can do Dragon afterwards.
Ooh, he's gonna go for a sneaky lane gank. He should not have been spotted.
Let's watch this bot lane, Sejuani being behind them.
Will he pull the sneaky one?
Oh, this will be
They
a good.
don't have
Oh, what
vision
a
about it?
great hook! But
What
she
a great
does
hook.
have ulti.
And
They both dodged
now
the
it's a
ult.
full-on 3v3. In the meanwhile, in top lane, we have the Gnar solo killing the Gangplank.
Well
So
played.
it's really big for Gnar.
Well played for Gnar. That was beautifully executed.
GP also has no
Sejuani
TP.
was in the right place and the right time. Because with this hook, it would have been a way closer fight. Huh?
Victor is pushing very the Syndra back very hard, by the way. We have not seen a Kayn gank in mid lane.
I think
Yes,
mid lane will be the most boring.
This is
for
gonna
now.
be delaying his back, his red cane a lot.
That was an awful lot of resources for nothing.
They were trying to get her, sadly they didn't get
Yes.
She was
Okay,
trying
the
to detect
lantern
the trading.
is ignored. Good.
And the Herald has been put down in bot lane.
And with that, the 2 platings for the bot lane.
it. Sejuani right on time to defend the turret though. But they still got 2 platings from that, I think.
And they were looking for a dive, but yeah, they can't. The
Yeah, but-
Tristana trash.
No.
Yeah,
This
also
Sejuani
the
hovering.
Sejuani, yeah.
She has not backed in a while.
Yes.
She doesn't have the item advantage right now.
But the thing with the Kayn is he had vision, didn't he? Because he went into the wall, he had vision of the Sejuani, no?
Depends how
could be.
far near the wall she is.
Ah, okay.
You don't immediately see everything around the wall. There comes the Syndra roam to bot lane.
Is she gonna get spotted by the pink? Yes, she is.
And she will turn around and leave. Oh, bot the Victor. No, she's seen him. That was-
Victor might camp on her. Okay, but the ward spots her too. Him, sorry.
There's someone hoping for game 3. I don't know.
Some
My
people are
throat
going
kinda hurts.
really hard. Sorry?
Hmm?
I didn't catch what you were saying.
There's Ellipsy Cat is hoping for game 3. Well played by the Gnar, by the way. He's really turning it around. And
Yeah.
I'm saying that I really do not hope for game 3 because my throat hurts. This is a very dangerous engage of the Kayn with the Mega Gnar. And
Gnar
that is a
getting the
kill.
deck out just in time.
It's really well played. Wow,
All the
that
CC
was.
contained, yeah. Also the 2-level lead, Kane also not having his form yet. Is really in a disadvantage spot right there.
Yeah, he's not a champion yet.
Exactly. What
Exactly.
a great engage. Well played. And they get the shutdown on the ADC and the follow-up on the Leona. Victor is
Well played from the
keeping
bot lane.
pressure on Syndra.
It should be a double
Ah.
kill. Trish can connect the second hook probably. Oh, he misses.
What
It's
a
a
greedy
flash engage,
Oof.
but with the Gangplank slow, they're
was
gonna
Sadly,
just
she did waste
disengage.
a flash, yeah.
That was very unfortunate. She flashed the moment the Gangplank ult came up.
Yeah, this Kane pick, it didn't really work out yet. I think it was a good call to leave both Kane and Syndra open. And there we see a 3-man dive in the mid lane, and it
Finally
works
on
out
the Syndra.
perfectly.
She's really huge. The dragon is up and he can take the mid inhib.
Yeah,
Mid
I
turret.
didn't even see them take the Herald.
With this, they have
Yeah.
turned the gold lead around.
Yes.
They should be able. They should be looking for a dragon pick right now.
And I think this is the first time in the series that we see McDonald's Freedom Fighters in the gold lead. And that's a smart TP. It was dangerous though. If the Gangplank stayed on top of the turret.
Maybe, yeah. He also had a big win in wave. Oh,
And
Yeah.
they have
first.
ult.
And that with the Syndra TP, the blue buff is secured.
Also,
good old
dragon
blue buff.
taken out by Team Mental Papier.
And with this, they have a 2-dragon advantage. Oh, there comes the engage on the Thresh, but it is not enough for the kill.
Trish is gonna get picked, no?
No.
Oh, they are not following up.
They really want the Leona ult only on the Tristana, because if Saya puts her damage onto the Thresh, the Tristana is just gonna boom her.
Yeah,
We saw
exactly.
it just in the last fight, she boomed her even through the exhaust.
Yeah, stacking the Tristana is really strong. She should watch out for that one.
We still haven't seen the Kane transformation, or am I wrong?
He is still not in his form now.
70 minutes in game, that is a very rough game for Kane. You'd like to have it by now.
He's not finding the good gangs to collect his orbs.
Nope.
Yeah, but he hasn't. He also hasn't been really active on the map. I feel like.
The first 5 minutes, yes, but after he kind of fell in a
It's a
little bit.
full-on engage. That was dangerous by Tristana, and she's gonna get punished for it. That's a big punish. And if the
Well
shield
played
falls
by
off,
the Thresh. He saved that Victor.
Saving the Victor, yeah. Sadly, Leona couldn't take the kill on the Victor. With
It
the shields
was-
from Q and Thresh Lantern.
It was a big risk to engage on the long side of the lane onto the
yeah,
Xayah, and there comes the safe kill pickup on... No, she flashes out.
but Sejuani did get the hard steel stack. But jumping on ooh, nice touch by Xada. But jumping on a Xayah is never a good idea like that. She just gets to put all her feathers down. You have nowhere to go. You don't have an escape. And there's so much damage in the pullback.
You have to always jump on the side to be able to dodge.
Yeah, the Leona
Exactly.
CC enables the Xayah E to connect more easily and connecting all her big damage.
And a nice freeze from Xayah. Sejuani is playing the game of her life.
Yeah, she's really
we do
impacting a lot
see
on the
a
map.
disconnect.
but,
Okay.
with a reconnect.
We're back. Okay. Nothing happened. Everything is fine.
Yeah, the Sejuani has a way bigger impact than the Kane on the map.
This is a
It's just-
smart Gangplank ult.
Yes, a very, very good Gangplank ult securing the turret from being destroyed. The
'cause we
Victor
all know
ganging up
how-
on the Gangplank, but he's not getting help. Oh, yes, he is, but the Gangplank is going in on the Tristana, but Tristana is Tristana, she's just jumping out of the bed.
This is
Guys, auto tag the turret! Yes, thank you! Thank you!
that was a weird.
They're giving up the
Uh,
mid lane for this. Not
Maybe they
even
were like, we
secured
don't need
kill.
this turret now.
Does Kane know he has to transform?
He should know.
It's not ready.
It's taken a really long time for Kane to transform. Really,
Yeah.
not good for Team Mental. For
He is gonna go dive
Freedom Fighters.
the
Syndra ult is already out.
That's
This will not
a
get
really
anything.
terrible timing. I think. I
But
feel like.
yes,
Luckily, bot lane gets.
big
to
shutdown
help.
on Kane, and I do think this is his red form.
Yeah,
should be,
we'll
yeah.
see and
They gave up extremely much for that bot lane turret, with the mid lane turret gone, top lane turret gone, and 2 kills. No, there's no much you
and
can
Thresh gets called out. This is the mid game in action. This is where we saw Team Mental Papier shine last game as well. They just clump up really well. They're all on the same page.
Xayah is playing her
It's-
role extremely well.
Yeah, Thresh trying to ward, but not respecting, not having vision with the enemy team nearby.
And indeed, with that last fight, we finally see Red Kane.
Wee wee.
Hallelujah. Well, item-wise, Kane is not that much gold behind, but maybe Seju didn't go shopping. I don't know, but Seju had a way bigger impact than the Kane early, but item-wise, he's still not that much behind on the Seju.
Yeah, he kept on power farming. That's true.
The Kane items
I don't
are
play.
do have more tiny steps. This Tristana is in a oh, what a great cancel on the barrel there. 'Cause she's in a
The
very
position
dangerous-
again. Look how clumped up Team Mental Papier is, and how spread out the McDonald's Freedom Fighters are.
they are
Absolutely.
Now
really,
is trying to put some pressure from the bot lane, but yeah, they're not really doing much.
They're really hugging in that river, but
I
Freedom
mean,
Fighters
they are
everywhere
currently
scattering around.
just letting the Gnar fill up of rage. Oh, that is very
Oh.
bad for Mental Papier. If I'm seeing
Leona
this
going
right,
in deep,
that is
stretching the hook on the Kane. Kane dies.
big onto.
Stana once more.
Yes,
But
but
she gets exhausted.
Tristana is just going hard, but
Very
she
good.
misses the...
Well played by Team McDonald's right there. They just let the Gnar stack his passive and baited a lot of stuff out with Xayah ult and Leona engage on the Victor, just very far away from her team. They could not manage to follow this.
And it's like immediately clears them. Second soul point.
Yeah, Mental Papier probably should have just dropped vision and retreat, find a new angle to fight on, because they just enabled the Gnar ulti and they lost the
Yes.
fight.
This is gonna be very interesting because they had soul point the last game and Mental Papier turned it around.
Yeah, but last game, Mental Papier already had a 4K gold difference, a gold lead, by the time they did get to the third Drake. This time, McDonald's Freedom Fighters, they're in a great spot. It's only a 1 to 2K gold, 1K gold difference. Not that much, but yeah.
But that right there is what I meant. The Syndra will not deal much damage to the Thresh because she is a burst mage. She does not have consecutive damage, and the Thresh will just stack armor and armor and armor against the rest of his team.
Yeah, she really needs to like look on another target and find great picks on enemy ADC and mid laner, I think.
Also interesting, even though there's Tristana, there's Gnar, really AD heavy, the Kane decided to go for a Hex Drinker. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, Victor does a crazy ton of damage late game. Sedge is also AP, but she's mainly just tank. I don't think it's worth buying Hexdrinker this early on. It's better to just go like other bruiser items for him to like stick longer in the team fights on the other team, but I think it's a bit of a weird choice to get Hexdrinker this early on.
Especially because I do think that God Drinker scales with AD and health, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You've seen
Yes, it does.
Sejuani games lately in this new patch, in this new season.
I always loved Sejuani. Sejuani was once one of my mains. This, oh, that Victor from the backline on the Syndra, very interesting, but now he is isolated by the team.
Yeah, Sejuani going in deep, but she got picks off. He escaped
Getting
with the
caught.
fight.
Yes, that was very messy.
It's a really messy fight, yeah.
But he got the
Sejuani trying a
Syndra.
bit too hard.
People
Pfizer
popping in on
do-
left and right.
This
Pfizer
Victor
did
is-
get the kill though.
Victor has the damage, but he cannot get picked by CC. If he gets hit, he's dead. Just
It
like
was
that.
very confident try from McDonald's Freedom Fighters, but it was not able to do anything. Yeah, they have to get
Yeah.
out of there.
If Seju only wait a little bit when Victor came in the backline, they could have like synergized their engage, but
Yes.
they went a bit. There was not much synergy in that fight from Team Mental.
First went
from Freedom
Sejuani,
Fighters.
then went Victor, then went Tristana, and they had time to change their focus on each of the members. That was mostly the mistake they
Yeah.
made.
And again, Mental Papier was like way more grouped up together in the mid lane, while Freedom Fighters was again like more scattered around.
Yeah, what also helped the scattering of McDonald's Freedom Fighters was the Gangplank ult.
Absolutely,
It was
that was
pretty
great.
late in the game, but in the fight, but the Gangplank ult really made them.
He zoned the Tristana out, which is very important.
Great
By the way,
utility ulti.
this
Yes.
Xayah going straight into Dominic's. These tanks will not have a lot of fun against her.
Well,
ADC main myself, I think it's still a little bit too early. Like, okay, you have damage, but like most ADCs go like Infinity Edge or
Yes.
some third.
you must be looking so much forward to the new patch, or don't you?
Oh, I love it. The
Yeah.
bursts are gonna be insane for ADCs. I love it.
McDonald's Freedom
Buying-
Fighter already trying again with the sneak on the side, but the team is not following up. They are alone, and they will get picked.
Nice dodge from the ultimate.
And Sejuani gets picked off again.
Yeah, she tried to ult the Xayah, but the Xayah just ulted again.
Yeah, I feel
to
like-
dodge.
Great pick by
I feel
Thresh,
like-
well done. But he will
my God,
die for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xayah in the backline is really strong. She's 7-1 by now. 3
In the
items.
meantime, in
back.
the top lane, while this was going on, the Tristana did 1v1 the Gangplank, and both died in the exchange.
Which
I
is
feel like Freedom
not
Fighters. No, sorry,
worth
go ahead.
it. Yeah. They will lose their soul point again. It would be very sad and funny, kind of, if they lose the same way they lost the last round.
Freedom Fighters is really having issues with the timing and engaging of the team fights. They're always like scattered around, not synergized, not as much as the Mental Papier is.
Yeah,
always
their
grouped
early game is
together.
very strong, but Mental Papier really picks it up in the middle game with their team fight and communication.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's exactly what we saw last game as well. Huh? If McDonald's finds better synergy later into the season, they're gonna be strong contenders in this Sunday Cup.
Absolutely. I'm very hyped about how they manage this because their ADC is missing. They cannot engage this. And they will
Yeah,
lose
Tristana.
the Gnar.
Yeah, an amazing combo. The Gangplank ult to zone the rest of the team away.
This
And the
Xayah is an
ult-
absolute menace. She was able to pick up the anti-tank items very early. She just melts them away. They have no chance.
Yeah. Combined with the chain CC they apply on the team, they have no chance to escape. They get hit by one CC, they are most likely dead because Mental Papier is always like grouped up. They are following each other pretty well.
The Gangplank is alone. The Tristana goes for it, but they are not fast enough.
Wait. Team Mental Papier picked up the Baron? No, who picked up the Baron earlier?
Oh yeah, it was Mental Papier. And
Ah,
they
yeah,
also-
yeah,
they
after
got
that
the
great
turret
team fight in the mid lane.
Yes. What a great engage by the Kane. But he is alone. Xayah with half health. Tristana being able... Oh, he got the ult out. What a great heal. Well done.
That was so
Good heal, good
close.
stun. Nice
And-
stun, good heal from the Freedom Fighters.
They
Yeah.
do have
Thresh
to
might
get
be
out of
picked
there.
up, yeah.
The Tristana's way too low.
Yeah, Thresh tried to keep them off, maybe. That was a blind.
He
Leona
gave his
ult.
life for the Tristana. Look at that vision by the red team though. They
Really
ha-
huge for a team. They can see everywhere where they're going.
Very, very scary.
They have complete control on the bot side jungle.
Leona still wants more.
Yeah, she keeps like scanning forwards to deny the vision that Freedom Fighters have.
Oof. And Sejuani is backing right next to a ward, not even checking the bush. That's unfortunate.
Hurts to see.
Still 1 minute 30-20 for Baron though. So they do have a lot of time.
Will Freedom Fighters be patient or will they like force an engage again? If they force it again with no proper follow-up, I think they will lose the Baron and maybe even the game after that. Because Dragon will also like spawn soon after.
Yeah, like they cannot find a fight right now, and what is strange to me, like I raged about this earlier. If I'm the Tristana in the situation, I want to be mid lane. I want to catch those waves, but Gnar is staying in the mid lane. He's Mega Gnar now. He's gonna run out before a fight can even break out.
Yeah, especially with the TP on the Gunnar, he should be in the side lane,
Yeah.
TPing and on those crucial moments to backdoor.
An engage on the Xayah though.
What a great Tristana.
She got caught out so easily, and with this
This
is
might be
huge.
the Baron.
This is huge for a Freedom Fighters. Picking
Where
up the ADC
is the
just like
juggler
that.
going? What is the juggler doing? Come
Yeah, they
back,
should
Madame
now-
Seju.
They should push the mid and top lane for the pry on the Baron.
but they're not gonna.
Yeah,
I
no
think
one
They
is
are
they're
shopping.
leaving
still scared of a
Tristana
4v4.
alone. Yeah.
They should be grouped right now. Tristana's like, okay, she's gonna get out, but it's really risky. And Victor also.
Yeah, and if Victor is.
They are
is-
leaving Victor to die. This would have been an easy Baron. The Xayah is the only one with real damage on their team right now.
Yeah,
Tristana-
Victor being greedy to get the pry on the Baron top side, but the team wasn't really in sync with him. He just got there alone. The team left, and yeah, he died.
And now, what is Team Mental Papier gonna do with this? Looks like they're gonna reset.
I think they will
and-
prioritize the dragon.
This is a
Yeah, but it's
4v5
so
they
points,
cannot take. The Victor is a big part of their damage.
But they kind of have to. I mean, if they don't get soul point here, it's another. It's another infernal Drake for them. The damage is gonna start stacking up.
I think no matter what, this will be a win-win situation by Mental Papier. If Seju will suicide to steal the dragon, she will die in the process, and they just have free Baron. But if she doesn't steal it, they will just have soul. So
By
it's
the
a
way,
really bad spot
Seraphs
for.
on Syndra, never do it. It's not good. I'm just warning you. As a Syndra
She is
main,
at-
it hurts.
It's 117 stacks. I don't know what that exactly means, but
At
I heard
120, she's fully stacked and deals a lot of damage. You can already see her dealing a lot of damage. The problem is with Seraphs is that Syndra has no mana problems with her runes. And Seraphs is just a big investment for very little return. With the shield, it is better than the last Seraphs, but you much rather just go... oh, they might get her there. Very misplaced.
oh,
Just
Well
greedy for the
called.
vision.
nice flash.
But the
Freedom
Xayah
Fighters going in.
can pick up her feathers everywhere. They're
Good
going
zoning
in...
sent by Victor.
No,
They're
the
just
Xayah
one
is alone.
after another, just going into the meat grinder that is McDonald's Freedom
Well
Fighters,
done.
and that's a free. Like if this
Yeah.
isn't the Baron,
So I'm really trying staying at the back line, but
They
Mental
might
Papier
actually
just
try
went by
to
one by
end.
one. They can end. If they show the mid lane, they just end the game.
Especially
Freedom
with the
Fighters should be
Tristana
able to
damage.
finish.
Can please someone tank for the Tristana? Thank you
Yeah,
very
she melts
much.
turrets like it's nothing. This should be game.
This could be game. What an amazing...
yeah,
were
and that's
behind
out
you.
of
Really
nowhere.
deserved. That last team fight was executed so well.
Yeah, one good team fight and they completely turn the game around.
So
Freedom
proud of
Fighters,
them.
they had
Well
one
played.
good fight, no single follow-ups. They just yeah.
Good
You just
call
turn it-
on the immediate end without the Baron, especially with the Tristana. No, it is not another 2v0. It is 1v1. I was just too lazy to edit the panel.
Yeah, and with that, we go into a short break again, and get ready for the third game of the evening. That's amazing.
Insert silver scrapes right here.
Well played. Yeah. Yeah, actually, you should. Maybe we should put on silver scrapes. Well played. We're gonna take a short break while we are setting up for the next game, and yeah.
The
We'll
hut
be right
is
back,
run.
folks.
We're still
Yes.
figuring out to do it in a smart way. I apologize.
How's your voice now?
It's still aching. It's very husky.
Um,
It feels dry. I'm gonna drink. This round around, the hut is gonna be correct again though.
Now it's correct.
Yes,
You just predicted it. It's fine. Like
exactly.
200 IQ.
I knew, I believed.
Never give
also-
up, guys.
Gonna take a small break, get some new water, so it don't die.
Yeah. Stay hydrated, guys.
Stay hydrated, guys. Take a small break. We will see you later.
Can you actually boot up Silver Scripts?
Probably. We should be able to put in some music in the background between the breaks in and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe a timer or something. I'm gonna go to spectate. Meister Fluffbutt.
I am back, and I brought the cat with me.
Welcome
Perfect.
Do we have a post-game interview?
Not yet.
I think after game
but
3.
I think we're gonna get into game 3.
Who do you think is MVP right now? For like the who had the biggest impact, you think, on the game 2?
On game 2,
yeah.
it was both ADCs. Easy pick. Though I do think that the Victor was a very important part on the side of McDonald's Freedom Fighters, because he was the pressure in mid game, while the Tristana then put up the slack in the late game.
Like you also had the Sejuani. Early game she did really well, but then like mid to late she got like picked here and there, which was like
it is a support jungler. It's just the way it is.
It do be like that, but she could easily prevent those deaths by just waiting and better team communication. But it's not
absolutely. But we do like you have to mention that McDonald's is a very much new team. They haven't played together for that long, so it is understandable that their communication is still a bit
true.
in the learning phase. But
I didn't even play a single game yet with my team.
Yeah, we saw what they were capable of in the last team fight. It was not a gigantic display by the side of Papier.
Syndra just got picked off the last moment, and it was a disoriented team fight for them. They just went like one by one, not together like they always did, and they lost the fight because of that. And in the end, the game.
Saya was not able to use her feathers to her full ability. She didn't get through the front line. And their ADC, the Tristana, just had the perfect place to pick them up one by one.
Yeah, they just came towards her and she was like, yeah, just say hello to my big gun. I do damage. Thank you.
Well, let's see how the last game will go. I am rather excited.
Predictions?
No, it can go either way, as we have seen.
It's gonna be dependent on the draft. I think this time, just let the Syndra and the Kayn. Definitely don't ban the Kayn. no reason to ban the Kane. That was, I mean,
Wait, who's
Um,
Yox?
yeah. Shooks, you
You-
don't know Shooks?
No, I'm
It's
sorry.
a female league presentator on the EU sports, on the LEC, LCS. She was like very famous.
Okay, I'm absolutely her lost twin sister.
Probably, who knows? Yes, from Belgium though. Just saying.
Oh God, no, no, no! Oh God, no! Not from Belgium.
The superior.
No, I like the Netherlands. I always go there
Yeah.
for holidays.
They're asking for an interview after this game, but we will see who the winner is, and then we can decide.
Yeah, but
who-
I asked both. I asked both teams. Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. Both team captains, or would you? Oh, then
Okay,
Robin is
just
done.
leaves.
He probably misclicked, I assume.
No, no. He just wants,
he-
to give us some space to cry.
Ah, I see. I see. I see.
No, I don't really think that we can predict anything after the games we saw, because Papier has a very, very solid mid game, a very solid mid game, but we just saw Team McDonald's like picking up on their team communication and team fighting, so it could go either way right now. I could see that McDonald's is improving like even farther, picking it up. So I mean, I bet on McDonald's in the start, so I
Yeah.
do be hoping that there are the underdog right here, beating
knows,
the
yeah.
veterans.
Like it's communication is probably key in a team fight and the mid game and so on, because you just saw how they turned the game around. To just one team fight was needed to finish the game.
And I think we're ready to get into the last game of the evening. Just the last
Hypers.
ready check, and then we can be off. Yes, we're getting into the champion select.
Do we need to swap? No, you don't. I am very much German. Have you noticed with my very thick German accent?
Accent.
Accent.
I did.
Oui.
Accent croissant.
Oui, oui. La baguette. I picked Latin in class. I can't speak one word of French, by the way.
see.
So actually,
We can do it for you.
do you have like do you have enough players for tomorrow?
Who?
Me.
Yeah.
I think the
supportive.
jungle is unable to play, so we need to check up on that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But other than the jungler, we're ready.
Okay.
We should be able to play. This will actually be my first game with them because I didn't have time yet. Like I had to go to Paris for work for a week. Then
Yeah, you're also the newest team, because
we got like
some things.
the last team that got created, and we didn't have time to play together yet. So I'm curious how it will turn out. You know.
Yeah, me too. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, the main thing is that you're gonna have fun.
Of course.
Let's
always,
hope
always.
so.
I'm gonna have a wet
yes,
dream.
with that, we're in Champion Select. Maybe you can pull up the Champion Select screen
It
on the
has
stream.
already been done, my sir.
And with that, we will not see Akali tonight.
Which is very good. I freaking hate that champion.
Neither will we see Cassante. And
There is another
again, the
Twitch
Twitch, they really didn't like it, even though they won against the Twitch. It's curious to see.
Yeah,
I think
but
it's
the
a really
Twitch-
obnoxious pick.
Yes. And
Also
the Twitch
flexible.
was a big part why they won as many teamfights as they won in the first game. If he was in perfect position and if he got peeled, he was a menace they could not stop.
And they're actually running back the bans from the second game.
Very
I think
fun.
all we need is another Lucian ban. And with the
Oh.
change,
Predicted
Oh.
trash ban. Oh, it's the Gnar.
no, the trash will not be banned. Okay.
We might,
So-
Sharpening my felt.
might see
Who is
another
gonna be a
Thresh.
first pick?
The Zaya ban.
Okay, Okay, there comes the Caitlyn. They have not banned the Caitlyn for one game, and they pick her.
Yeah,
Blind picking the Kane is always kind of safe. One of the safest ADCs in the game.
Absolutely.
I'm curious if we will see the Sejuani back, because Xada did so much on the
Yes.
Sejuani in the second game. Maybe we can see the Amumu as well, since it didn't get picked or banned.
Amumu is also very flexible. Amumu can be support or either jungle. Mostly support though,
There
but
comes
they can still
Thresh.
flex it. Yeah.
We do like to see some Thresh action. I think Thresh is one of the best champion designs, together with Jhin and
Kindred.
probably also Ahri. No, Kindred is a very bad champion design.
Ahri's
I mean,
the best
overall.
champion by far and everything.
I'm not talking about lore. No, I'm just not talking about lore or anything. I'm just talking about like a very solid, not changing gameplay, and that is
Yeah.
for me Thresh.
In that
Jhin,
case,
and Ahri.
Echo.
Hey.
Echo as well. Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah.
agree on that.
Yep. So yeah, the Ari, you're a fan, Spruppe?
I mean, I used to one-trick her for 4 years, so yes.
Ahri is just a very solid pick into everything.
She is, yeah, she's very safe, very easy to play, noob-friendly, hard to punish, like there's a lot of good stuff.
I love
Also-
Kindred as a design, just as I love
Yeah.
Aurelion as a design, but Kindred is a shit champion. She's just not very balanceable.
And there it is, the Sejuani run back, but we do see the Amumu in the jungle. I think that's a good call.
I do
Amumu
think
won
the
that.
Sivir is
getting
also
the jungler
very...
back on the Amumu, given what he did in the first game, great pick. But the Sivir, what do you think about the Sivir?
It's a really safe ADC. Cannot do much wrong with that champ. You just have to like hit 4 items and do damage. That's it.
The problem is though that she does need to scale, and the Leona, she cannot block her E. She can still be, she still pulls herself onto the Sivir.
Yeah.
She can only stop the ult from afar.
She can cancel the stun from Leona, but Leona just says hi next to her and just Qs in the face. So
The same
Yeah.
goes for Amumu. I'm a bit sus on the Sivir pick, but if she gets to scale, it's gonna be very hard.
Yeah,
also
and
with
also curious that they don't just run back the Tristana, because they had a really good game with the Tristana.
I also think that their ADC is very ballsy, so something like Tristana is a better fit for them.
Yeah.
yeah, Sivir's more like a sit back and CS champion kind of style.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
the rise, the rise.
interesting. We're gonna see some Q.
Sometimes E between it.
Yeah, true.
QQE, QQE.
And
Yeah,
more,
that's what I said. It's
more
a Q.
importantly,
Q.
the realm warp is gonna affect this game strongly.
Okay, they have a lot of
Oh.
skirmishes. This is
The
interesting.
Gwen, ouch.
Yeah, both close range, hard CC.
I'm already in pain for the top laner of McDonald's Freedom Fighters.
Oh, that hurts. Those picks, those 2 picks, look like they
All
have
of those picks do seem very AP heavy though.
I do not like the Vex into this combo.
No, there's barely any mobility. That's
Yeah,
a curious pick.
Not
Yeah,
only,
she will not really proc her passive a lot.
not only that, but Vex is just not that good against tanks. She has a lot, she has long cooldowns, and she likes to weave and in and out of fights. And this is very difficult with these very DPS-heavy champions on the side of McDonald's.
And they're going for a wombo combo again
Yeah,
with the
looking
Malphite.
in the Malphite. He will have a hard time though against the Gwen. I feel like. I
Oh
think
yes.
Gwen should be able to have control on top lane. It will be depending on the junglers who wins top like last game.
Yeah, it's gonna be bot side start for the Amumu, I suppose. If he can get this Gwen ahead, it's gonna be a rough game. I'll give it to Team Mental Papier for this one. For sure with the Gwen. Even though they do have very, very AP heavy comp,
They do.
Caitlyn will have to be very strong.
It does enable, yeah.
And the problem
Yeah.
again, if Caitlyn gets behind, she's a useless piece of shoe. I just hate to say it.
Yeah, her bullets will not hurt as much like normal. It's hard to get back from when you're like behind the laning phase, especially
Absolutely.
with like a big armor tank like Seju and Malphite. They can just like take all the shots and not give a single fly in the world, you know.
The HUD
Love
is
to
correct
see.
right now, Lipsy.
Yes.
I'd love to see the Caitlyn with a Gale Force and a rapid fire cannon. I think we will.
I really hope this ADC will not build Galeforce into rapid fire cannon. So many people do it. Please do not. It
I
is
think
so bad.
I think the correct play here would be eventually, well, Kraken Slayer or Gale Force into Stormrazor.
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 Interesting.
Is the buff already live or not yet?
No, not yet.
Then I feel like maybe Phantom Dancer more second, but
Could also be
Stormracer
one,
could
yeah.
also work.
Why not rapid fire cannon?
Please, no Collector, no rapid fire cannon in this team fight.
No, Collector just doesn't do his job against all those tanks. It's not worth it. Like Phantom Dancer gives so much more good stats and kiting potential for the Caitlyn.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd say Shield Bow, especially because it's less expensive. So this might be a good tool to get back. But Stormrazor is just a great tool to manifest the lead if she gets one. And I think Stormrazor is very much underappreciated. It's a great peeling tool, and it's just good damage as well.
You
Especially
prefer a team
the
fight.
buzz. After a buzz, it will get like really nice. Caitlyn players might consider building it second more often after the buzz.
Who do you prefer more in team fights?
What do you
Team
mean?
wise or
Team fight wise, like Dragon or Baron fights or whatever, like for full on 5v5s.
From the team compositions,
Yeah.
McDonald's.
So does that mean that Gwen, that Team Mental Papier has to focus on the side lanes more?
Probably. My problem is that the Vex will not have a great impact in the team fights itself. Except for if she just hits the Sivir alone, and this will hopefully be a difficult thing to do. Caitlyn will be a menace if she is ahead. If she is equal, she will be able to poke, but that's basically it. The Amumu Leona engage is very great, but they will need to land it on Sivir and Rice, which both can build very good tank melts. And the Gwen itself, she has to stack her damn stuff, and she's going into 3 melees with one being kind of short range, with that W being kind of useless. Well, depends on like the Malphite ult. She could block the Malphite ult, but that's about it.
yeah.
So I'm just I think it depends on how well Mental Papier plays this. But my bets on a pure team fight is on McDonald's side.
Yeah, I think it's really close. They both have really strong hard engaged champs. Rice does have the upper hand to Vex though, of like shredding the tanks in the team fights. So we'll see how it turns out. Whoever gets picked first might lose.
That's an 800k mastery points on the trash.
That
And
hurts.
the Vex is indeed a really interesting pick into the Rise. The thing is, Rise Visor, McDonald's Freedom Fighters mid laner, he knows his way around the Vex. He plays the Vex really well, and so
sorry.
he will know what he's into.
Change the screen.
Yes,
As we're getting into game, again we see everyone spreading out. Not much is going on. Just some defensive lines.
They might do a 5-point cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or teams just doing
Yeah,
the
Mental
5
Papier is
points.
just doing a 5-point cover, just preventing the invades happening. But the Freedom Fighters is doing the exact same thing. So it will be just.
Yeah, but that has been the story of the two previous games as well.
By the way,
Everyone just taking it safe. Yes.
a hot take. I'd maybe picked Comet or Airy over Thunderclap on Vex. What's it called? Thunderlords. No,
Thunderlord.
electrocute. Oh, goddammit.
Electrocute. Thunderlord
Yeah,
is the
sorry,
old
I'm a
one.
boomer.
Same.
I
Well-
didn't even know that.
Well,
Thunderlord
in
was the old
lane,
one.
Electrocute might be maybe better in the laning phase for trading and so on, but like you said, the cooldowns from Vex are pretty long. It's might be better for Comet or something indeed.
I might
So
have
we
seen
see
her.
a
I don't
solo
know.
start of Amumu in the bot lane, doing his Raptors, but the bot lane is not doing anything with this.
I think they forgot, or Amumu just chose to like solo.
They were already in lane, so
Yeah.
but they didn't do anything with it. They're
They-
gonna start hitting the wave first now, but yeah.
By the way,
Uh,
Team McDonald's are again bullying the mid laner really hard. Vizier is playing very well. Last game
Yeah.
as well, he was bullying the heck out of the Syndra. And we can see
I,
it here on the
I
Vex
played a
as
game
well.
with him before this before the competition today, and he told me that he was kind of worried about playing mid lane, since he himself is a platinum player, and his enemies are bronze. So he was kind of like feeling bad for his competition.
Well,
It is
so
very
maybe-
rough, but being against hard or better enemies is much better learning experience. If you
Yeah,
only
exactly.
play against people on your own level, you will not grow, because they will make the same
Exactly.
mistakes and you will not get punished.
That's
Yeah, it's
exactly what I have.
And also, it's not because one player's platinum and other bronze. It's impossible for a bronze player to win against a plat player.
It is absolutely not the case.
Yeah, and to be honest, like even though there is supposed to be a really large skill gap, it was kind of equal games, both of them.
Absolutely,
so-
Syndra had a lot of impact. Oh, there was the Mumu Q.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
That's
Yes.
unlucky. Yeah.
And also, I
Could
don't know
have
if you
been,
saw it, but Amumu tried to gank in the bot lane.
Yes, I saw that.
But there was a really nice ward in the mid
But this wave is exactly where bot lane wants it to be. They could have frozen that wave actually, but I mean it is a low elo game. Because they want to be under the Silver wants to be under the turret.
Yeah,
all
she
the
does
time.
not match. She has great wave clear, so it's not a problem for her to be under turret shoved
There
in.
comes the Mumu gank from top side in the mid lane. We might see something here.
Amumu looking to gank mid maybe.
Nope.
Again.
Ryze is way too safe. Oh, he might greed for this.
I think he will cancel.
Amumu has.
Amumu could look to punish the Rice if he. tends to
Sejuani
go
was on vision. That was.
The Ryze is playing very smartly on the bot side though. Playing around with the vision he has on the Mumu.
Yeah.
This is the
Hugging.
exact good. Oh, what a great engage! Well done, first blood for Ryze, and that is a great lead. The Ryze will be an important part of their team.
Yeah, flashing in the shadow, Q instantly through the wall. Vex had no reaction to flash or do anything.
The Vex was already bullied very hard in the lane. This will not make it better. This Ryze had a 400k gold difference and 10 farm on the Vex.
Lane pushing really hard into the Gwen, and Amumu on the top side. So this could be potential for a gank in the top lane.
Yeah, Momo can look to get a gank in the Malphite. Malphite not the most mobile champion, so
There
he'll be
is
forced to
no
flash.
vision either, and he's out of mana. If he
This
doesn't
might
back
save
now,
him
yeah.
because he is
Well, Gwen
backing.
is he can reset, but Gwen can also put a big freeze now if she wants to.
She can. The issue is, does she know she can?
I don't think she does. No, yeah, she's just pushing it.
To be
She's-
fair, I do not know how to freeze lanes either, so...
Actually, the general rule is so it's a plat 4 top laner, so she should know
yes,
by
she is
that.
doing it. Look at her.
Yeah. So the thing you need for a lane freeze is generally 4 minions on your side.
No,
so
the enemy.
four more minions of the enemies on your
Yes.
side. That's what you
Look at him
can
bullying this poor Vex. I feel for her.
Rise is really asserting his dominance right now.
It's
abusing his low cooldowns.
Big EQ energy. Bot
Also
lane
with
is
the
Running
doing,
making-
by the way, just as a small information, Sivers starting with Sickle I believe that is the right choice.
Cool.
She does not want to be of much action. This fight is very ballsy.
I
Oh!
do prefer long sword though on the Sivir, but
That was-
and maybe a cool second.
Great luck on Malphite's parts that he survived this.
Barely escaping it, but he has the potion stacking, so he
Yes.
just also hit level 6. He can easily stay in lane.
That would have been lane over if he would have died there with
Oh,
that
yeah.
many minions.
He has to be very
Yeah.
careful, yes.
He is already a small 20 minions behind, but he can catch up with that wave.
Oh, he just ulted on top lane and didn't get anything. Very interesting.
Oh, that's really sad. I think he just ulted on the wave.
Yeah,
Maybe.
which it wouldn't have been bad, but he didn't
Yeah, maybe
seem
he
to
does
get
not
that many
see
of the
the
minions.
kill pressure on the Gwen, so he just...
That was an interesting choice to ult on the minions though. Like
I
he
don't know
should-
if he ulted the minions or the bush and didn't hit her. Because
Ah,
you know
yeah,
she was in
trying
bush.
to.
Oh, this
yeah.
is a Drake for them. Pretty safe. The Sejuani in mid lane. Yes.
Yeah, so just top side. The bot cannot come help because they're kind of shoved in.
Oh, this is a Sejuani ult on the Vex.
Yeah, this can be an overkill.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
she
no,
flashed
that
away.
was the Vex
The
flash. Very
Vex
nice
was
escape.
really getting bullied. She
Yeah,
has no time to.
If they can get
relax.
the rise ahead early on already, then like team fighting wise, like it's gonna be really hard time for Mental Papier to deal with that rise with the front line they have.
If they just let this Rice scale now, if he doesn't get caught, this will be a big difference for McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Amumu being level 6 though, so we might be seeing him be a bit more gank active, but Sejuani earlier did stop the Amumu from ganking the Rice, so a nice cover by Sejuani. And we see a lot more comfort on this pick than than we saw in the first game. With what was Xada playing first game? Does anyone remember?
Hecarim, was it?
Ah, yes.
I agree. I do think that they just, after the first game, they just went for a bit more comfort picks and simpler comps, and that saved them their games, I believe.
Yeah, Hecarim also needs to snowball early game. If not, he's not really as strong of a champion.
Yeah, he got nerfed very hard as well.
Yeah, as well.
My finger hurts. God damn. I'm not even playing. Is this phantom pain they always speak about?
It might be. Clicking too much is the aftermatch.
Team Paper, Mental Papier is working with around the objectives very well right now. They're securing left
Yeah.
and right, Dragon and Herald.
Yeah, Gwen really pressuring the top side a lot. Bot lane as well. It's only for now the mid lane losing most.
Yeah, but the thing is, with even with this mid lane pressure, they're not really doing anything with it. A Ryze usually is picked and is a really good pick because you have this mid push,
Oh,
and then
what
you
a great
transition. Whoa, that was really well played. Sadly, they don't get anything out of it, but
That is... He might have been
Yeah.
able to go in.
and ignite.
That was a bit hasty from the trash
Yes.
right
You don't
Thinking
want
he
the...
could've killed him.
yeah, this is
there. Oh, he's trying to. Oh, yeah.
mental confusion. I know that feeling. Yeah, let's just go
No,
back,
so-
guys.
He got a bit overconfident. Leona just called back. Sadly, the flash was wasted in the Leona hook.
I
So
do
now we
think
see
that
the Ryze in the river in the bot lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the point I was alluding to. Sorry for finishing it, but yeah, this is the first time that he actually tried to roam. He didn't get anything out of it, so yeah, I'm not so sure about
Yeah.
what they're doing with this Ryze pick.
Sedges should help Ryze shove in the wave, then walk in the side lane, ult in that lane. Who's together with the Sejuani? They can
yes.
also like set up a dive in the bot or top lane.
Yes, I absolutely agree. Especially on the Gwen, she's pushing non-stop. They could have killed her a few times already. They are
Yeah.
collapsing on the Sejuani right now. Oh, she's going in. Maybe with the Rice action, but the Mumu is following. This is gonna be very scary. Vex utilizing her W very well. The Rice is dead. Interesting ult. Oh. Oh,
He
interesting.
cancelled it.
Malphite run. Run, Malphite, help your mid
The ultimate
laner.
got cancelled, but Rise is running for his life. Can he
He's
escape or not?
finally moving. Oh, the Mumu bandage? No, he's not getting the sneak. Very important that Rise survives there.
Rise actually survived because the Theme fought. He would ult, but they got cancelled by
Yes.
CC, so, and he actually escaped because of that.
That
I
was
don't think
very
it got
nice.
cancelled. I really think he stepped out of
Yeah,
it.
he stepped out of it. He was not CC'd.
Yeah, my bad.
So it was a deliberate choice. That
It
makes
was,
it even more
yeah,
impressive.
It was really big. The fancy footwork.
And then hitting a quick combo for the
Movement speed.
what is it called again?
EQ,
Oh,
Q.
the phase
Yeah.
rush. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, he got
That's
phase
what you
rush with
meant.
the QE movement speed combo.
He got his Everfrost finished and has now real kill potential on the mid lane, maybe, because he has the CC.
And a hook from the thresh.
Oh, they got the flash out,
Hook
sadly.
to
Okay.
Leona.
Oh, the level up. Sad, but well played. They did not invest that much resource into this,
Yeah,
so it should be
Xavier's
fine.
not the strongest early game champion, but they're doing really well. pressuring the
Especially that
kills.
they are pressuring them with the champions that they have is very nice. Oh,
Yeah,
they are
really nice.
collapsing. Oh god, the Sivir is walking extremely dangerously. Nice lantern, but she cannot click on it. Nope. That was the mistake.
Getting she either misclicked or got
But
too
the
confident.
Rice was
The
there to
Rise
pick up the
does
slack.
arrive though,
Yeah, Rise ready to pick up some kills.
and he gets only
Amumu
one.
flashing out.
They do get the pressure for the Drake now though.
It
That's
was
correct.
the misstep of the Sivir.
And also Gwen died in the top lane just now.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
which
Malphite
It
is
really
doing...
surprised me.
Gwen is,
the-
the Malphite is doing a great job pressuring
I
her.
think the Gwen overstayed with low HP and mana and just Malphite just bonked on her with his R. Ended up killing her.
Yeah, the Gwen is constantly trading her HP for pushing the
Yes.
top lane.
Yeah, I think she's also taking a lot of minion damage in the
Yeah.
laning
Oh,
phase.
this might be a completely wasted Herald in mid lane. My heart bleeds.
That is a sad attempt for Amumu.
Indeed, no platings for the Vex that could have brought her back into the game.
They had to shove in the wave first before procking it, but they did not. Maybe it was
This is
timing
a
out. I think.
completely different Team Mental Papier we see now from the first game.
It
Yes,
seems
and
like
he's
them
gonna
at
prick
Fortnite.
the heart steal, yeah. This Gwen just...
Yeah, Malphite will gladly just skirmish with the Gwen now, just stacking up the stacks. Like, as long as he does just the short trades. Oh my god, I can't speak English. As long as he's doing short trades with the Gwen, he can just easily stack up the Heartsteel and just survive lane.
Yeah, and that's exactly what she's trying to do all game long already. Just
By the way-
short trades and trading her health, but now it's gonna be punished even more.
The
It's Doctor
only
now.
kill they picked up on bot lane went on Leona.
That is unfortunate.
It is indeed unfortunate. I just noticed. And we keep seeing them taking minion damage for the wave.
And a flash in again. Thresh is really trigger happy with this flash.
Yes, but the
Healing,
Sejuani is not far away.
It might turn out in a kill if they can catch Leona.
Yes, well played.
Kaelin Geld forced away. The
Yes.
Flash
to-
turned out, he turned out to get the kill for the team. But
And
maybe
even a Rise roamed with his ult. They are letting the Vex farm in the mid lane though.
Well played. The problem is
Wow.
that the Vex does not have a lot of on-hit damage.
yeah,
does
Rise
not
is still
deal
30
great.
CS ahead on the Vex, it's not a big issue.
Yes.
Amumu could have held shove more maybe though, but he chooses to invade the red buff to take away from Mr. Juani.
I do think getting a bit on the platings would have been more important, yes.
But the platings were already down.
Yes, that was the
Yeah.
right choice. Gwen with ultimate is still detrimental due to her shred.
Yeah, trading ultimates right there to survive or save HP. He decides to back, or no, he's staying, never mind.
Yes, but he's
We're
not
just waiting
fighting
for
her.
the... Nah.
Okay, he's sneaking another Herald. I don't think that they can compete this.
Gwen should be easy to help the Amumu. But
But
Sejuani is
Sejuani
looking
isn't,
top
isn't
side.
trying to.
Sejuani
she
is
ward?
trying. She didn't see
No,
it. She
she
had no
is.
vision.
Oh, she catches the Amumu.
Yes, but this is very dangerous. They are 5 versus 3. They have to get
Malphite
out.
does not have ult though, so they might not catch
They
him.
have to get out. They are
Nice sidestep by the Sejuani.
Very well played. Just give up the Herald. That is not worth dying over.
Yeah, Herald secured by Mental Papier.
It's a 5v3. This was the right
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
Let's see what they can do with this
The
Herald.
bot lane roaming mid lane though, but Sivir can catch the bot lane turret now. This will actually be first turret for Sivir, I think, if she can take it before the mid lane does.
Yeah,
If
they
Rice
did.
should be able to defend it. Yeah,
he
Sivir,
does get chunked really badly, but he survives.
Sivir got first turret because of the enemy bot lane roaming to the mid to secure the Herald.
That is hella sweet, especially because their sickle is ready as well.
Yes.
By the way, most
Sivir
people
touching a
forget
fence, yes.
you don't only get gold when you finish sickle, it also sells for hella lot. If we
Yeah, I never got the actual how much gold you get from it, because you buy it for what?
It sells for 880.
180, yeah, but you buy it for how much?
3 or 400? I don't remember.
And you get a
300.
350 gold bonus in this. In it as well.
Okay, so you get 350
Oh,
plus
what a nice lantern! Look at this escape.
180, so you
Really,
actually
nice
get
timing.
210 gold extra.
And by the
since you
way,
put-
this Sivir took cleanse this game.
Learn from the last game's mistakes with the Tristana.
Love goes out. Well done.
Thanks, just
And Vex getting picked
face
out.
checking.
Yeah, it's not
Face checking into a Thresh and a Sejuani.
not the best decision to cause a mid laner alone that deep in jungle. Thresh again hitting the hook on the Leona, trying to force something.
Great
And
one,
again,
great
if
game
she
for
didn't
Sivir.
Gale Force that, she's dead.
Yeah, he's really hitting them hooks this game.
Oops. Oh yeah, that is a herald. That hurts. This turret is
Yeah,
gone.
Gwen really forcing a lead again on the top lane against the Malphite. She can
Does she
soon
have?
fight
She
them.
does have ult, which is scary. He has to ult out.
Wow, she runs him down.
Oh, he is really
Yeah.
greedy with his ult.
Yeah.
Malphite
Eventually he
can
does.
Yeah. And that's a dragon for Freedom Fighters, while top lane is getting pushed down.
He might get his or give his life for this herald.
Yeah, Gwen can probably dive this, but she doesn't have much mana left. Sivir to the rescue though.
Oh, there
But
do
the
you
Herald
see
still
the
has the charge.
Rice action? He got the charge, yes.
Big damage on the turret.
My finger still hurts, by the way.
And look at the bot side vision around Drake. What they
Oh.
all like.
Thank
again,
you,
they have
Lipstick.
a-
I'm sorry. Oh, what a nice escape by Sivir, by the way. Nice sidestep right there. Really saved her.
When TP doesn't really do anything because she doesn't have CC to follow up.
Nope. And this
My
Sivir is too
Flava,
fast.
did you see what was typed in general chat?
Hmm?
I know. Well, never mind.
I have chat disabled, I'm sorry.
No, it's the call is stuck on screen.
Oh, I already fixed it.
Ah, okay. Well, I still see the call. Maybe it's
Maybe she didn't sell it yet, no?
no, she didn't.
Yeah, well...
Oh, no.
it was-
I was hovering over it, and so they continued to see the
Ah.
tooltip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she should have sold it. That's for sure.
No, not yet. Like, it's you still get the gold when you complete it, but you don't need to sell it because you still get the stats.
I mean,
So
you get
Ah.
7 damage and 3 on hit heal. I think
That
180
was a
gold is worth more.
great ult engaged by the Amumu.
Good
but you
engage,
couldn't
but
use
Okay,
No.
that
Her hex
engage
splash.
block was beautiful. The tanks are not able to do anything to this Sivir.
Yeah, look at
The
Caitlyn being
Sejuani
left alone.
survives, and the Rice just runs it down with face rush.
Sejuani
Well
just
played.
one-to-one the Caitlyn. Caitlyn being left alone, Rice follows up. gets
I'm
the kill.
just saying, it's exactly happening what I predicted. McDonald's got comfortable in their teamwork, and we are seeing what is unfolding right here. A very scary team.
Yeah, Mental Papier tried and engage, didn't work out, they got split up, they all died for it.
And they are securing the Vex as well. Oh, sadly not.
No, that was close. But
Still
other
the
than
turret.
living turn, they don't really get anything out of it.
Do get the
They-
mid-open turret though.
They're not pushing for vision around the Baron either. Like they do have vision around the Drake, but that's in 2 minutes. So yeah, it's kind of a waste of.
Well, they did
What is
open one
it?
turret, so it opens the map a little bit for them, gives them more space to breathe.
The mid lane turret is extremely important. The sooner you got it, the more advantage you have. It's just that you have less protection in mid lane, you get ganked very easily, you cannot push it out comfortably, and your jungle is unsafe.
And actually, it wasn't bad that Freedom Fighters didn't ward the Baron yet, because they just used the plan to scan vision. They could have just claimed the vision already. So they can now just go ahead, put vision down, clear their wards, and just have it prepared for the next team fight that they
Nice
will win. Or not.
dodge.
Gwen going all in with her ult.
Yes, but this
And-
Rise is just...
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he even has a turn behind him.
Cleansing the slow from the Gwen ultimate, but they both walk away with low HP. But the rest can just keep like wave clearings, keep scaling, getting a third item for the bigger spike.
Not
Sivir
The
also
biggest
just,
difference in team comps is this team comp of McDonald's Freedom Fighters has so much wave clear. The Sivir,
yeah.
the Rise, even the Malphite, like there's so much wave clear. Sieging will not be easy, even if Team Mental Papier get a foot in this game.
Yeah, they can really shove in the waves fast or just clear them when they are shoved in.
This will be a very difficult game to turn, especially because they just have very good champions that snowball with Rise and Sivir.
Yeah, the both carries are ahead in golds,
Look
which is
at
really
this
nice.
Sivir. She just presses the cleanse and is out of there. They have
Yeah.
no way to get
That's
to her.
amazing Amumu ult, but there's no follow-up.
They are not
he
able
had
to. They just followed the map.
Great. Yeah, sorry.
It feels like it's reversed now, you know? Like Team McDonald's Fighters in the mid game, they forced the fights being split up, dying one by one, and now it's like Mental Papier who's doing the same thing, like Freedom Fighters did last game.
Absolutely.
Forcing an engage out, getting picked off, and getting a death in the end.
And this Sivir not
Like a
having,
mental
this Caitlyn not having enough damage to kill the Sivir.
Yeah, she's getting picked off by the Everfrost. She might actually die from this. No, she escapes. She does
Oh,
have
they're
lethal.
going in for the with the Rise
Yeah.
ult. This
So
Gwen-
Johnny, I think, will just keep chasing the Caitlyn down. But Gwen is doing big damage in the back line. She just killed
They
the
should
Gwen.
have peeled them. Yes, they have to turn now. Okay, but they are very low.
It will be a 3v1 against the Gwen if they will engage, but she's still full HP with their carries being low
That
HP.
is low though.
That is a
And
big
that's a
shutdown.
big shutdown. That's a shutdown of 800 gold into the Gwen's pocket.
And that
She
is
keeps
the
on
dragon.
chasing another 800. That's big cash.
That
The
is very big
dragon.
cash, especially because the Gwen is the biggest threat on this team.
The dragon secured the kill for the Gwen because Sejuani attacked it. And
Oh,
she just gets a triple
no.
kill. This is
And-
huge for Mental Papier.
This could be the comeback.
And that was not enough peel. I'm calling it
Also, the rise was really low. They shouldn't have gone for Baron. I think for the
for
dragon. I
Drake.
think.
Yes, they had to just ward and get back because the Gwen is
Yeah.
still a menace.
It is
It's-
similar on both sides of the team. They go with the tanks to the backline of the opponent team, but the carries are in both teams like being left without protection and they are being chased down.
Lipsy Cat, excuse me, they have no damage. They have a freaking 5-1 Rise and 3-2 with 240 farm Sivir. They have enough damage.
Well,
So
Sivir
we're
hitting her
having a
Infinite
look-
Dash soon.
We're having a look at the new Hextech Drake. What are your thoughts about it? We've had it a bit for since the preseason, of course, but
The soul
like
is a
the
lot more
changes?
balanced, that's for sure.
Lipsy, my mister. Rice got buffed. He deals tons of damage right now.
we don't see him go for the Rod of Ages though.
Oh, the lantern!
He doesn't take it. He doesn't
No.
click it.
The disrespect, and he has to ult in the end. The Thresh like saying, "Yo, buddy, here's my lantern." Malphite, no, he just R's away. He doesn't see it.
Yeah, Gwen is no. I think the lantern just timed out, like just small.
I think he could have. He was still on.
That
it,
is a
but,
good
yeah.
Baron take because McDonald's is not getting it. They are not seeing it.
Yeah, they
Jungler
are.
is far away. This is a
This
Yeah,
Gwen is
it's not
feeling
that
herself.
They will try to force it, but I do think they will be on time. They gave free Baron to Mental Papier.
This is something I often see, by the way, especially in the middle to late game. The jungler sometimes prioritize the camps over objectives. And if Baron is up, you should just not go away from any objective in further
Yeah.
than a lane's distance.
Especially when they're grouping up and you don't have vision on them. Even if the slightest possibility is that they're doing the objective, you have to stay close to that.
Yes. Because this Baron could change the game again.
But like you said, Mental Freedom Fighters has a good wave cleared. See if they can push it out before taking too much damage.
Yes, leave this turret alone, Malphite, don't die. Thresh is not there, they might look for a great engage. This Gwen is just going for Abundance. Straight up damage.
And Sivir also completed her third item, a big damage spike for her, the Infinity Edge.
Damn, yeah,
Well,
this Sivir hurts now. Oh,
well,
what
Caitlyn
a...
is still sitting on 2 items.
And the Caitlyn is also sitting on Infinity Edge second, which is not working yet. Oh, what a nice try to get the Gwen, and I do think they are getting her.
They will get her eventually, I think. She's
Oh.
getting, but she did get the
Yes,
Malphite
well
in
played.
return.
Oh, they are...
She's doing a lot of
No, they are
damage.
not getting the mid lane. Well played.
Vex is doing big damage with the Caitlyn
It was
Thresh.
very sweet of the ADC to
Yeah,
try to
Mumu
block.
fought, yeah. It's big from Mumu, he just secured 2 kills for the team.
It was very
They can-
sweet of the ADC to block the ult, but I think she should have just let her ADC die and run. The
Yeah.
ADC is more important in that situation.
Yeah, supports need to give their lives for the ADC most of the time. Like, Thresh does not have the wave clear Sivir has.
And the thing with these last team fights, after the dragon fight, you can see that Amumu finally does have an impact when he gets to the backline. Previously, there was no follow-up. They just he just went in, threw all his spells down, and then he got cut down. Now, this fight shows that once the Amumu does have some damage, is finally online, he actually can have an impact, and his ult does show that the game is definitely even.
Yeah, most important, just being tanky enough to survive long enough for his team to catch up.
By the way, I have been corrected. The Infinity Edge buff has been through, so it is working on 40% now.
Oh, is it already live, the
Yes,
buffs?
it is already live.
Yes,
just
it's patch 1.2b, 1.
If you hover over the
13.1b.
Infinity Edge,
Yeah.
yeah. If you hover
Ah,
over the Infinity Edge, it shows that it.
When was the patch, by the
Thank
way?
you, Storm. The patch was earlier this week actually,
While you
but
were
it's
asleep.
not a full patch because of
yeah.
the Riot hacks. Riot got hacked earlier, and that made it so that they couldn't work on the full patch. But at least they wanted to give us something,
I
so
wanna
they gave us
watch this
1.1.
bot lane fight.
Oh, they're fighting around Drake.
Malphite picking up the
Can
Tormail.
they secure the Drake? This might be very important. Oh, what a great pick on the Vex, but there was the Lantern. She's not able to finish it, but they are securing the Drake with
That was
the
a
Gwen
big
bad
teleport.
smite.
Well played.
Big damage from Vex, but
This
They-
Gwen, this triple kill on Gwen has turned the game completely around. Gwen is the only
Gwen is
threat.
really strong.
Yes,
Caitlyn also just catching up on damage, just standing in the backline, enabling her to do
Yes,
damage while the team is
absolutely.
tanking everything.
she's getting the kills. They have, through the Baron, they have the objective priority. Playing it down.
McDonalds Fighters might
Oh
not be
wait,
able
they
to get
did
back from
secure the
this.
Drake though.
Yeah, but it was a Sivir, because both junglers actually missed their smite.
Oh wow, that is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
they both smited way too early, and then with a
yeah.
ricochet of Sivir,
To be
they
fair,
secured.
if they are playing safe now and can contest the Baron to some degree, this mid lane inhibitor could be the death of them. I don't know if I would have taken the inhibitor with a Sivir in the enemy team.
Well, they can just sit back and chill. So Mental Papier really needs to take advantage of the inhib down. They need
Exactly.
to track down the. It's also not a good timing because there's no other objective on the map. They really need to force down the second inhib or
The
get
Sivir
enough
is
time
just
for
gonna
the Drake
farm.
or Baron. Yeah.
But let's be
Nice
honest,
Sivir
if
powerhouse
there's something
days.
they can do about this Gwen,
Especially
as long as
because
the Gwen stays with the team, like it's gonna be difficult, no?
there's a big
Yeah.
it's a big it's a big difficulty. But also there's also the point that she might get picked here. Oh, they are too afraid to go onto her.
Is she gonna go in? No.
What a great Gwen ulti as well. The slow is very detrimental. What a
Oh,
Gwen
damage!
is going in.
Damn, but they did get
But
her.
they do get her. Like the Gwen was too aggressive.
They have
That's
to get
a
out
lot
of
of
there
damage,
though.
though.
That might be still a Baron for them.
Sadly, Gwen couldn't get any kill or pickup, and the team couldn't follow. But it was nice damage.
Are they
But she
giving
paid her life for that.
another Baron? They might be.
Yeah, the team has to reset because they're too low HP. They have to react immediately for that Baron. They know, they pinged it, so they should react to that one.
There
But
comes
Sejuani
the
also
rise.
just came out of
Yes,
base. They will-
Malphite. Oh, sad. But a good ult in
It's
there.
close.
Trying to secure one kill.
Yeah, Sejuani was not in range to smite it. Second Baron goes for Team Mental Papier. This is really huge with the inhib down. They can
But
like
there
force
it is again with Sejuani not being around the objective while it is done. I don't think she was low HP actually.
Yeah, she did recall last of the team while being above 75% of her HP at least, and she just did a recall instead of waiting for the team and just go with the team faster there.
Gwen does melt the turrets as well, so this will be if they get the second inhib, it will be very difficult for McDonald's.
One good team fight for Mental Puppy, and it can be GG.
Oh, they are
Look
collapsing
how
on the Sivir.
gigantic this Malphite is, though.
The
He
Sivir
bought
could
the
be
Iron
down.
Potion, I think, already. Which is kind of weird, he did that.
No, the Sivir.
It's kind of important fights right now, so...
Can he pick off the jungler here?
The problem
Momo
is that the
ulting.
Gwen is doing the top lane and she will destroy those turrets. They have to return now.
They
This
have
is-
a nice pick on the Momo, but Malphite has to ult in the end, but they got a nice pick on the jungler.
This is already
has
too
it.
late though. She got the turret. She might
Gwen
get
has the
the
time of her
inhib.
life, solo on the lane, pushing everything down.
This is a big problem. Even she
Okay,
might
maybe
get
we
a
can-
kill here. Yes, she gets the kill. And the inhib. That reaction was too late.
Wow. This damage, this champion
Gwen
is something.
is a powerhouse when she's ahead. But the Rice, oh, never mind.
The Sivir just running her down.
They get her eventually, but they paid another inhib for that, which is really bad for Freedom Fighters.
Yeah, not
They really
only
have to-
inhib, they also paid 2 kills for it, and the death timers are
Oh.
gigantic.
Yeah, it's
Rice is
Caitlyn
on,
also deals a lot of damage now, and she secures the kill. This is game over.
Yeah, this will be game.
Yeah, the
They
wave
have
clear
no
gone,
wave clear.
both their carries down, only tanks alive. They can maybe
They
take
are
down our
over.
top time.
They're really going in there.
Never mind, they
Caitlyn
also
is
have
taking
no
the turret,
damage
though.
left. Okay, they're just leaving their Thresh to die.
They-
Again.
They did have damage left, but they were just going into the turret.
They are chasing for kills instead of helping with the Caitlyn. They should have collapsed on the Caitlyn there. She's just doing 3 damage on the turret. But Sejuani will pick her up in the end. Getting shutdowns left and right for everyone.
They might be able to take the Drake, which is Soul.
And there's another good thing about this. We get more League of Legends to watch.
We.
More killing our throat.
I think I will eat some chocolate now.
Yeah, but this game has been like has been a really fascinating series. Really
is-
back and forth. It's gone either way.
Good
They
call from
are,
Momo to
are
cut the
and
Baron.
again, they are not
Right.
moving in to secure the objective. This is costing them the game.
Yeah, Momo just starting at solo, but they have 2 inhibs down. It's really risky to all go down for that objective for the soul.
I do think that if they got the Drake, this would have been their last win objective. Because now,
Yeah,
they just have
Now
to
there's-
run it down.
there's nothing left for the team to take. They just need to take the Nexus. Can they win the last team fight?
What does the chat think? Do you think McDonald's Freedom Fighters can come back from this?
No. Except for if the Gwen starts to play very shitty.
Yeah, if Gwen gets overconfident and you get a nice pick on her, it might be really hard to end the game.
Gwen got really, not Gwen, Caitlyn got back into the game, she deals tons of damage now as well.
Yeah, sitting on the 4 items, the same like Sivir.
And that is the problem with 2 Heartsteel champions. With Heartsteel, you're just one big chunk, you don't do anything else but be chunky. Look at this Gwen peeling from the side. Good choice by the ADC to go on the Gwen, to go on the Vex, I
The
mean.
Gwen is
First
down,
thing is
so now
Gwen
they
deep.
might actually...
Good ult from
Win the
Alpha,
fight.
but not
They
hitting the
got
Caitlyn.
baited by the ADC, side laning. And what
Caitlyn
a great
is not getting
Zhonya's. Well
Rice looking
played.
behind.
Well played. Okay. This is what
Caitlyn
I'm
the
telling
only
you,
one being
about.
alive.
The biggest threat is Caitlyn though now, and they are not focusing her. If they
3
can't get a pick on her, she
inhibs
can
down.
keep pushing.
Might be death sentence. Now they spawn 2 super minions each wave. They have to have
aim.
someone in the base all the time.
Also, Caitlyn stayed really long to get that inhib, but she doesn't get punished for it. I mean, of course, it's really
They were
hard
all
with-
too low.
Yeah.
She threw 1 Q and they were all dead.
Only Trish was close, but he couldn't really connect the Q.
30 seconds there is a Baron, and they cannot fight the 5v5. The base will be overrun immediately.
With the goat Gwen, according to chat, it's gonna be difficult. Also, Lipsy thinks it's doomed. Yeah, we'll see what they can pull out of their heads. Maybe a cruelty Baron steal by the Sejuani.
If they either steal the Baron, or if they get a 5-man kill immediately, this might be winnable.
Gwen going in though, trying to zone out the
But the
Malphite and
Vex
Sejuani.
got on the Sivir. This is... and she's down.
They won't even be needing the
Sejuani has to go
Baron
back. She's
anymore.
full life. Why is she recalling?
Rice trying to do damage, but not tickling Mumu too much. He just doesn't. He doesn't care. He just keeps running.
Oh, Trash didn't get into the ult of Rice.
Sejuani recalling with full health, probably to just defend.
And yeah, in the meantime, Gwen is just shredding another inhibitor.
Thresh is
Full
down.
pushing in the bot lane.
So the
Rice
Caitlyn is unharmed every team fight. She's never getting damaged or hit or focused on.
This game
Yeah,
is
It's difficult. She
Yeah.
just has a lot of peel in front of her. It's well played by
This is a
Team
dream
Mental
game
Papier.
for Caitlyn, yeah.
The problem is that the Gwen was allowed to snowball.
And
This triple kill turned the fight
That
around.
the game is over and Team Mental Papier take away the second game for them, and that makes them win the series with 2-1. Congratulations to Team Mental Papier for their first victory in the Sunday Cup. And we will now try to have an interview with one of the team members.
Well played by all.
GG Mental Papier. Taking down the win eventually. Having the lead whole game long. Well, early game not, but they really, like mid game, they started really peaking and the Gwen just popped off.
I do think they just McDonald's gave away so many objectives without a fight or being able to fight that it is kind of difficult to get back into it. And the problem was with Misfortune just being able to pop off. Not Misfortune, I mean Gwen. She just melted through their tanks, and that was the biggest problem of it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Jeez, wow, that was a close series. What do you think about it?
Yeah, it was close, but we had the goat Gwen.
Yeah,
It was,
that gave you so much in the later portion of the game. This 3 kills and the dragon, that was what turned this game around. But other than that, the entire series, it was really evenly matched, no?
Yeah, it was pretty close, and at the end we won that, so I'm quite happy.
I must ask, you played 2 games of the 3, and what we saw was you having a really rough time in the mid lane. Did you really? How was it for you to be up against a mid laner that did have your number? Eh?
I had a rough third game, but the first one was okay. My jungle gained very early, and so in the Victor Vex matchup, I had quite a calm lane. The third game was rough, but I got carried by my team, so let's go.
What do you think
Yeah.
really secured the victory for you guys? Apart from the Gwen, is it just Gwen or are there other things?
I maybe it's the fact we are used to play together. We play together for like 6 months or something like that, maybe more. So I think we know each other, so we just trust in each other to do the job.
Nice.
Really
What will you
important.
take away from series?
Main takeaway: I need to be a better mid laner and to carry sometimes. But yeah, thanks to my team for carrying me.
Nice. Well, it was really nice to see these games. Like from a viewer perspective, it was amazing. And thank you for playing. I hope you had a great time, at least.
Yeah, it was really cool. So yeah, thanks for organizing that.
We try our best. Any questions from Meister Fluffbot or Espropo?
Not really a
No.
question, but I want to tell you from run one. Well, I don't know. Are you beginning to play the game or getting back into mid lane?
It's my second season playing the game seriously.
Yes. Because I have been at a point where I was outmatched in mid lane against much better players as well, and it is rough. But that's why I can tell you, I think you handled it very nicely. You were outmatched. I think that is, well, you said that much yourself, but you played it very carefully, and even though, or you kept your cool and looked in team fights where you could land your stuff, and especially like with your Vex in the last game, you picked sometimes, or you picked a few times the Sivir out so she couldn't deal any damage, and that was very much team fight winning.
I hope so. It was the only job I could do in the team fight because I couldn't do really much against the front line, but it's the job of the Gwen and the Caitlyn. So my job is to try to upset Rise and Sivir.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then one more thing. What was your thought process in the second game? Because we saw the King getting picked, and he didn't have the big impact that we're used to seeing from a Kane. So I was wondering, like, what was the team mentality in that game?
Kane is one of the best picks of our jungler. So you saw that in the first game he was banned. So the thought was just scale. We have Xayah and Complank, so he must relax. But it was a cool game, and our sub mid played, and yeah, it was nice to see them and not play sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you for coming here and having the interview. Like I said, it was really entertaining, and I hope we can see many of these kind of games from you guys. Well played.
So it was close this time that all our next game are going to be 2-0 and nothing more.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Bye.
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 By the way, at least I'd ask for chat to dial it a bit back. That's unnecessarily hostile what you're doing right now.
It's again Team McDonald's Freedom Fighters and Aurora going at each other. This game is gonna be so hype. I can tell you already, mark it in your agendas. If you want to see a game that's gonna be really interesting to watch, especially from a narrative point of view, it's gonna be the game McDonald's Freedom Fighters versus Aurora. Aurora with a bit more experience playing together, but and it's gonna happen. I think it's the 8th game. Yeah, it's gonna happen the week of the 19th. Looking forward to that one. Yeah. Anything you want to add to today?
I'm very much done, and I only want water now.
Okay. Well, we're gonna slowly close down the stream now. Then, thanks to everyone for watching. I can tell you the game for tomorrow is gonna be at 3 in the afternoon. It's gonna be Troglodytes versus Support Diff. There might be some complications with that game, but we're gonna try to keep you up to date.
Support Diff, das Team!
Yeah, looking forward to see you guys again. Thank you for watching, and have a great evening.
You too. Thank you very much for having me.
See ya, guys.